if we could address you directly right now?
Everything comes full circle.
That's number one.
I don't tell him what questions to ask me.
There are a lot of people around town that have the same question.
Brush my teeth. I'm a good wash in the morning.
I can't confirm or deny.
You know, just keep going a little bit longer here, Mike. You keep going a little bit longer.
Hope you're all having a great night. I am your late night basketball previewer and recapper during this, the worst season in Syracuse basketball in my lifetime, as I dubbed it today, which isn't a stretch by any chance. I was just sitting here thinking, I'm like, do I want to preview a game that is just a nightmare of a matchup for Syracuse against, Syracuse can't guard anybody, and SMU's got 6 guys averaging double figures. That seems like a horrible matchup for a team that doesn't play defense. They play Virginia Tech on Saturday, and their best player's out. And they still lose. In this game, SMU's best player's coming back. And he hasn't even been their best player in ACC tournament play. So that's just the other guard. You got a guard, too. So, do we want to preview that? Because, I was thinking, the worst year in Syracuse history, even the bad years under Boeheim, we were, there was one year where we're like, well, they're going to take probation, so we don't even have to worry about this. They're going to self-impose a no-tournament trip on us this year, so we don't have to worry about that one. The Buddy Punch game, we were still doing math. We were still working for ways. We were just digging for the math. Well, if we beat Duke, that's a quad 1 win. And then you make it to the next round, you're guaranteed another quad 1 opponent. It's not likely, but it's plausible. We got something. It's not a miracle you're hoping for at this point, right? You are doing the math. I remember a couple trips where we lost in the first round. They lost. I'm not one of them. They lost in the first round, and we're like, okay, we got on there. They beat Miami, and then the next game, nope, they lost to Miami. But we had the hope. We had the hope and a prayer. We also went into one year where we're like, hey, let's beat Miami down here in Brooklyn, I think it was. And yeah, that's there's no possibility. This year, you're just like, yeah, I can't even put an equation together where that'll happen. Can they beat Notre Dame again? Yeah, I don't know. Can they beat Virginia Tech for a first time? Yeah, I don't know. Can they beat Virginia at all? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. So it's kind of there's just nothing to hope for right now except for a miracle. And we take it. Syracuse right now is got an 11% chance to make it to Wednesday in the ACC tournament. That would be just winning on Tuesday. They have an 11% chance of making it to Wednesday. That's not good. It's not good at all. This would be a miracle beyond all miracles, right? For 2 years, and it feels like NC State stole the miracle from anybody else. There is 0% chance another team just rolls through the ACC tournament coming from the bottom up. And yeah, Cooper Flag's pretty good. Every team that you would face in the semis absolutely trucked you this year. So yeah. There's that. And then tonight, you're playing one of the highest scoring teams in the ACC, and you can't stop anybody. Is tonight the night, right? Is tonight the night they just buy in on defense and they shut them down? They hold the SMU to 60. Not going to happen, probably. Going to have to outscore them. Probably going to have to get to 95. And is that possible for a team who can't shoot threes? I don't know. I'm just not having it today. Mike in our chat says it's a very SU move to win tonight. Yeah, they could. It would be their best win of the season. And then their second best win would be Georgia Tech. That's a hell of a resume. Limited turnovers tonight. This team is tied with Dukes and steals. Yeah, so limit turnovers. They've done that a lot. No, check that off. They haven't done that. And half their turnovers aren't like the other team stealing the ball. It's just self-inflicted bad play that has caused the turnovers. So, yeah, you turn the ball over 9 times, you probably got a better chance of winning than you do if you give up 14 to 18 turnovers. And Syracuse has been in that 14 to 18 range a lot. A lot. Can you keep the guards in front of you? Can you get out on the shooters? Can you guard 5 guys on the court at once? Because, like I said, they've got a bunch of guys that could score. Someone says Chris Bell will shoot a lot of threes tonight. He's got to shoot the ball. I've had it up to here with him, too. This is fed up Paulie. I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not. I've had it up to here with Chris Bell. Catch and shoot the ball. You shot as good as anybody in the country last year. Do not give the ball up to Carlos in the corner if he's open. You shoot the ball. It's time to become you should be a star by now, but it's time to start playing like an ACC junior in your junior year. Shoot the ball. This team is so frustrating to watch. Eddie Lampkin not scoring in the second half. Get the big guy the ball. Run your offense through him. If he doesn't touch the ball on offense, somebody's got to sit for not letting him touch the ball. Is this what you guys wanted to hear out of me all year? And I don't know, and I'm not even blaming the coaches for it. It's like, at what point, somebody get Eddie the ball. Get Jair the ball. Because, if they double team him, he's going to find somebody. He turns the ball over a lot. He turned it over 4 times last game. He turns the ball over a lot, but he can pass out of double teams. And when he does, you got to make the shot. And you got to take the shot. So how are you guys feeling? Are your hopes up for tonight's game? Dude, it's just frustrating. Is Chapelmore going to play tonight? We'll find out when the game starts, I guess. Do we care at this point? They've been better offensively without him. Defensively, they still stink. Does it make a difference if he suits up again in the regular season or the postseason for that matter? Zachary says, get JJ going early and late in the game. JJ does a great job of letting the game come to him in the first half. He doesn't force shots. It's Syracuse gets into it, and I don't critique this at all because Coach Boeheim said they do it in football. Down the stretch, Syracuse is up. They get the ball in their best player's hands, and they run down the shot clock. That's what you do. You use the clock to your advantage. It just puts JJ in a tough spot when nobody else, like everybody says, he's got to pass the ball. Who's he passing to there? Eddie? Jair? By the time it's 7 seconds on the ball, it's got to be a wide open shot for somebody who can't make one. Can't create their own shot. So it puts a lot on JJ in that situation, and Virginia Tech last game completely shut him down. Boopy is back, someone said. Yes, Boopy is back. We don't refer to him as Boopy here. He's Kevin. I don't even know if that's his name. I'm trusting Jordan. Jordan told me his name was Kevin. No adult should be named Boopy. We'll take a quick time out here. When we come back, we've got Atan and Devo broke down this game. They'll break it down much better than I did. I'm just angry today. Like I feel like I think the Virginia Tech and the Pitt game just sucked the life out of me. That NC State game was, yeah, good. You beat a team you're supposed to beat. Hold on to a lead. What's frustrating is you get up 16 and 13 on these teams. You know you are clearly better than them if you just use your head the whole game. Just play 40 minutes. We need Rick Pitino to yell at them. You're like children. You're like children. A shiny object in the crowd distracts you, and you can't concentrate. Just concentrate for 40 minutes. All right. Atan and Devo broke it down. We'll hear that, and then we'll hear from Rich Phillips, who joined us on Orange Nation today, the play-by-play voice of the SMU Mustangs. And he'll break down. You think this was a depressing open. Wait till he gets into SMU and their ability to spend money in the NIL department. You'll be ready to jump off the roof of whatever building you're in because it's going to be depressing for you. All right, we'll take a timeout. Come back. It's ESPN Radio Syracuse.
Basketball head coach Adrian Autry joins Orange Nation every Thursday at 1. Brought to you by Burdick Ford, Burdick Toyota, and Burdick.
You think I do this show to yell at people, guys? No, it's because of you I have to yell at idiots. If you guys just went out there and played for 40 minutes, the idiots would shut up, and I wouldn't have to yell at them. And I wouldn't be losing my voice on Tuesday, March 4th. Thank you. Okay. I'll run that by everybody. Thank you, Florida guy. You guys have won. I've just joined your team. I'm turning heel like John Cena tonight. I just did 12 minutes of bashing Syracuse basketball. Yes, I did. And nobody was like, attaboy.
What did you say?
They stink.
I wasn't here. I didn't.
It was horrific. Stinky team.
Eddie Lampkin's Buffalo Ed Wings. Great.
He's eating Eddie food. If Eddie spent less time worrying about his food and on basketball, they'd win more games.
I'll tell you this. If Eddie's responsible for this wing sauce, yeah, he's taking too much time away because this is too good.
Let me throw this at you guys. You know what's a bad idea? Having fried clams on the night you're going to do a radio broadcast. It's just a little. If any of you ever going to do a radio broadcast, don't have I haven't had fried clams in so long. Who should I do first? Rich Phillips or Atan and Devo?
Probably a ton because you teased it.
Okay, I teased them both.
Yeah, but you teased a ton and Devo next. It's like mainly buffalo-y, but there's like a little bit of sweetness.
I'm in a Jack Russell fan page on Facebook, and somebody posted a political post on it, and I lost my absolute mind on him.
Did you block him?
No, I yelled at it. All caps. I said, I'm here for cute dogs. Shut the fuck up. In all caps. Where did the hot dog sign go? Where did the hot dog sign go? That was years ago. How long is it?
Right there.
Oh, it's right there. I once got a $100 bet to do 10 shots of Goldschlager and eat 50 clams at the jukebox. And I did it, and I regretted it very much.
Oh, no, Ryan. I'm sorry.
How do
Five Guys as BOGO burgers? What? Wait, why did nobody tell me this earlier?
Zachary keeps repeating the same thing. Good for me. I got $100. 10 shots of Goldschlager, 50 clams. When I was your age, I was actually 21. Somebody bet me $100 I couldn't do 10 shots of Goldschlager and eat 50 clams. And I was just booting clams.
That is not worth $100.
I was just booting clams all over the volleyball court.
When you were my age, money was worth like 10 times more. You could probably buy a house with $100 when you were my age.
That was funny.
Wait, what's his profile pic?
How do I look? Just that?
Is that Brian?
Yes. Why are you Brian? Why are you Brian?
I don't know, but that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Wait a minute.
I used to drink a lot. I wasn't sick for that. You guys, I don't drink anymore, and there's a reason. I could go. I could go.
Ton and Diva. And they started with the Virginia Tech game. Ton basically starts being like, why did they stop giving the ball to Eddie?
That's a good question. It sure is. And we have a show called Atan and Eric, the E&E show. And I would tell you when it was on, but they just randomly pick and choose whenever they want to be on. So if you listen to ESPN radio for 24 hours, 7 days a week, you'll hear them once during that time period, I promise. I just can't tell you when, because it's their world, and we're just living in it. By the way, at midnight tonight, ESPN Radio Syracuse turns 15 years old, and I've been here all 15 years. Thank you. Send me my bonus checks, too. Oh, anyways, Atan and Devo started off talking about the horrible loss at Virginia Tech, for which I have already broken down for you.
Let me go back to Virginia Tech really quickly. We don't have to spend a whole lot of time on it because that was a while ago. It was all the way back Saturday. But help me out with this, E. We went away from what was working, and what was working was going inside. And I know I have big man bias, and I've said that before. And anybody that's heard me, talk knows I have big man bias. But it was working. You know what I mean? Between Lampkin and you know what I'm saying, Jair, they had 37 points between the two of them. It was working.
Yeah, 21 and 16. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were up there 14, 13. What were we up? 13 points, right? And they went on
with 8 minutes left. Yeah.
Yeah, and they went on a 14-1 run. In that 14-1 run, we couldn't do anything right offensively. And we went away from what was working. And what was working was going inside. And that, now, yes, Jaquan Carlos had the heroics at the end of regulation, for us to even, but it shouldn't even have gotten to that. That shouldn't have even been needed. We were up. We had command of the game. And then, of course, we kind of fell apart in the overtime. But when something's working, you got to keep going to it. You know what I mean? You just got to milk it, and we've had different stretches where our offense was a little stagnant, where things weren't going right, where, outside shooting was, whatever wasn't working. But whatever it is, when we're having a tough offensive stretch, go back to what was working. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I mean, 100%. Jair had his one of a career night, 21 points. He was 8 for 11, so he was efficient. And then so was Eddie. 7 for 13, another double. I think these last two games, if he gets a double, that would be the program record for most doubles in a season. So despite the tough year that the team's having, I mean, Eddie's having a career year in his senior year. So you got to shout out the big fella, 44, Eddie Lampkin. He's done as much as he can, but I agree. I mean, they were dominating in the paint. They were getting to the free throw line. Probably the most they got to the free throw line in a long time. They almost got 23 of 29, and they shot a good percentage. They 18 assists. Obviously, turnovers have to be able to take care of the ball. But if you're up 13 in the second half with 8 minutes left, 7 minutes left, you have to be able to secure that. And to your point, you want to go with what's been working, right? You don't want to fast the pace of the game up. You want to be able to take care of the ball, execute offensively, get it to your big fellas, keep pounding down low, and get to the free throw line if they're not making them. But despite all that, it always goes back to defense. You know what I mean? And this is what Syracuse has been struggling with all year. They had a pretty good offensive, as a team, a good offensive night, almost 55% shooting. But I'm looking at Virginia Tech, and they shot 61% from the field, 42% from three. Right, it's just, and they got 101 points. Even 101 points in overtime, you're not stopping anyone, right? I mean, you're giving up almost 50 points in the second half. You got to find out a way to stop guys and get stops at crucial times. It's almost like guys are just getting by us and doing whatever they want. Now when the defense collapses, now they're making decisions. So, I mean, despite the offensive effort, defensively, it's just been the same thing, man. You can't get any stops. There's no rim protection. You know, teams are running up and down on us. And look, if you can't get any stops, I don't care how much you score the ball. You're not going to be able to outscore teams. And this has just been the case for Syracuse all year.
But the thing is, we were outscoring them. We were up 13. We were pounding it inside. We were doing what we were supposed to be doing. We was dominating in the paint. And they were like very high percentage shots. Like guys were like, you know what I mean? Jair has that thing where he catches at the free throw line or he catches at the 3-point line, he rips through, he does a spin move, and all that was working. So we were scoring, you know what I mean? And we were outscoring them. And then we just went away from it. So that was a tough game to watch. I'm not gonna lie. That was tough because it was one that we could have won. Now where everything stands now, we've secured the ACC tournament. You know, that's what we're playing for, and so we're. I'm saying, what do you want me to say?
That's a positive. That's a positive. We're gonna spin that positive. That's, you know.
So no matter what happens now, we're still secure for the ACC tournament. I mean, NC State has to, do something miraculously, and they've been really struggling. So is Boston College. So I think we're secure, right? But going into tonight against SMU looks pretty impressive. Not gonna lie, I'm still, wrapping my mind around them being in the ACC because I forgot they came over with that Stanford and Cal, just last summer, right? So this is their first year. Because I don't remember when I saw SMU I was like, wait, SMU, are we playing them right now? But I forgot that they brought them over. But this is going to be a tough match tonight. Not going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, SMU, they really had a pretty good year. I mean, a 20-win season. I think the past 3-4 games they've been out with their best player's been out, Boopie Miller. So they're a totally different team now without him. I mean, that's the quarterback of the team. He gets guys in position. He can score the ball. He can defend at the point of the attack. And they still got good guards. Edwards, Quendo. They got Chuck Harris, and then they got some, Matt Cross, and then they got the big down there, big freshman from Turkey who's been playing well. Look, regardless of their best player being out, it's going to be a tough one for Syracuse. I mean, SMU's averaging almost 81 points a game. Again, it goes back to defensively. Can we get stopped? So we know you're capable of scoring the ball, Syracuse. And to your point again, E, about the big fellas, that's where I think we should always start. I think teams in the beginning of the game, you have the advantage. You got Jair Davis, who's big, physical. He's pretty mobile. And then you got Eddie Lampkin, who it's like a point center. You could get it to him on the elbow. You can get it to him down low, and he's able to create with his passing ability, not just with his scoring. But you got to try to make the defense come in a little bit, right? And know that, the inside presence is working now. Like your guards, JJ and Chris Bell and Carlos, they're playing off a long closeout. So it gives them a little bit easier to get in and drive and make decisions, just having a little bit more space on that floor. So you got to defend, you got to rebound, you got to take care of the basketball, right? I mean, second half, and to your point, we weren't getting executed and going back to our basics, but they weren't taking care of the ball like they're supposed to as well. And when they don't take care of the ball, usually teams are just going out in transition and getting easy buckets, not even having to play against a half-court defense. But you got to be able to get some stops, man. That's where it starts at. And our spot is locked in, E, for the ACC tournament. Like you said, it doesn't really matter what happens. But I think we were talking earlier on the phone. you got to build some type of momentum going into the tournament. You got to feel good about yourself. Like even if you're losing, like, and it's hard to say this, even if you're losing, but feel good about losing. Like at least you're playing well a little bit, right? And I know it's kind of weird to say, but you just want to have some momentum going into the ACC tournament. Like, hey, we're playing well, defense is clicking, we're communicating offensively, we're executing. And again, I guess that's just a different perspective to have. Yes, we want to win the game. We want to win the game, though.
Yes. You know, it's interesting. I keep, I'm listening to what the fans are saying, and everybody's really worried about next year. And I know that, everybody's always going to go back to, okay, do we need to make a coaching change? Do we need, what personnel are we going to bring? What's the most important positions that we need to fill? What are the things that need to happen in this offseason, portal wise? Who do we need to retain? All these are questions that are going to be asked, throughout the entire, off season. But I want you to touch on this bit that just happened at Maryland, because I know a lot of the conversation is, NIL, and, a lot of fans are kind of pushing back on, making donations and, that they shouldn't have to do it. But, I've seen a lot of fans say, okay, well, $5 million is enough. We should be just fine. Break down what other people are doing and what we're up against, so people could really understand why we need more. That's basically what I'm saying. Break it down real quick.
Yeah, so I actually on Twitter, a guy, he commented on our last show, or when we were talking about the NIL, it might have been 2 weeks ago, but he was saying, yeah, $5 million's enough. We don't need that much money. $5 million's enough if you want to be in the middle of the pack in a mediocre ACC. That might be enough then. But if you look at what Maryland just got, a one-time donation of $10 million. That's just one donation. That's not a whole collective. That's one donation of $10 million. And that was the second donation Maryland got of $10 million. They got an $18 million donation from one of their former alum, and $10 million of that went to basketball. So if my math is correct, that's $20 million right off top for Maryland basketball without any type of collective. That's $20 million. So that's what we're competing with. And my whole thing was, how do you want to compete if you're Syracuse? Do you want to just be middle of the pack? Do you want to be competing to get in the ACC tourney? Or do you want to get back to a national stage, like where you're competing for national championships, you're competing for Final Fours, you're like every single year was like, yeah, okay, what seed are we going to get in the NCAA tournament? It's not, are we going to get to the conference tournament? You know what I mean? That's, even though everybody was always going to get in regardless, but if you're really trying to compete, like on the national stage, $5 million is not it, man. I'm telling you, I don't know if these fans really understand what these other schools are bringing it. There is no budget. We're talking about budget. What's our budget at Syracuse? These other schools don't have a budget. Magic Johnson earlier in the year to Michigan State was like, hey, whatever you guys need, unlimited. Like there is no budget. Like whatever this guy wants to get paid, we have that. Maryland, we were just talking about, they got $20 million. Kentucky, we talked about their starting five was $6 million or $5.5 million, whatever it is. So if you want to be mediocre and be at the middle of the pack in the ACC, $5 million, okay, that's cool. That'll do it. You'll be mediocre in the ACC. If you want to compete for national championships, Final Fours, Elite Eights, things like that, always, being in the NCAA tournament, you got to get 10 million or more. And again, we said 8 to 10 million. That might be the low end. Talking about these other teams, what they're bringing in. So, I understand what your fans are saying. We're not saying, yes, $5, $10, whatever from your average fan. Yes, if you get a lot of people to do that, sure, it could accumulate into some more. But we're talking about people coming in, alumni who are big-time donors. That's what these other programs have. And I know Syracuse administration, they have people that's their job to go out and get these donors. And I know Syracuse alumni has those type of donors. I mean, Syracuse fan base is all over the country. Everywhere I go, I said there's Syracuse Orange fans. So you can't tell me that this isn't possible. It's about going to find them, and whatever you're telling them is obviously right now it's not working because they're not on board, but you got to figure out a way to get these people to come in and compete, because right now the money that we have is not enough.
That was Eric and Atan, the E&E show. Whenever they feel like. You just tune in and maybe it's on. It's usually at 11 in the morning. So just pick a day of the week and just check every day at 11. That's when we do it. It's up to them. I tend to agree with Eric on that to a degree. Like I see he was talking about NIL and the amount of money and blah, blah, blah. Someone says, can't Mello and the waiters, etc., open up their wallets? Yes, they can. But they don't, like, Deion Waiters doesn't have a constant flow of income still. If he doesn't have $18 million to give, he could probably give a couple $100,000 here or there when they need it. There isn't a lot of people that own, like Arkansas. I always use the example Tyson Chicken. He owns Tyson Chicken. Guy's making billions and billions of dollars still, and he can just throw a couple $2, $3 million in, and it doesn't even affect him. Gavendo says, I heard something very disturbing today. I heard the players don't want to play hard for Red during the practices. I don't think that's true, because they were absolutely going hard prior to the NC State game, and this team hasn't quit on Red, so fake news, I would say. If there's one thing that Red's got going for him, is that he's been able to keep this team together through all this. I told you guys on the air, prior to the NC State game, this team had not quit on him. They were going hard. So you just got to, SU has rich alumni, but they don't have Walmart money. They don't have chicken money. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. They have guys that make millions of dollars but can't afford to give up millions of dollars. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys or not. They have guys that can do it once in a while. They can't payroll a team every year. Paulie sounds sober today. Thank you. We need that chicken money. That's right. Chad is right. We need chicken money. So somebody start selling eggs. That's what Syracuse has got to do. They got to start selling eggs. That's where the money's at. Take a time out. We'll come back, break down this game a little more. And we'll hear from Rich Phillips. That's how we'll do it. He was on with Mario and I. He is the play-by-play man of SMU, or Shmoo, as I like to call him. It's ESPN Radio, Syracuse. How do you know that past players aren't giving money, Gavendo? DC doesn't have money. You Google DC and his money. I think I have more money than DC. Micron's not here yet. Infante could bankroll the team for probably 30 to 40 years. What are they? What are the big private companies? Because they're clearly not paying the people that live in this town. The Ron Ellis money, yeah. Cohen's probably made a good bank. He's probably got, like, if they came to him and said, you got a couple $100,000 you could give us for 1 year. Yeah, I could do that. But I also have children, a house, and a family. Ed does do NIL, guys. I've said this before. Kyle McCord didn't do his show for free. JJ Starling's not on the air for free. So Ed contributes, but he gets a return on, Ed's not dumb. He's got to be able to get a return on his investment. Marv Albert money, yeah. La Quinta. Isn't that a hotel chain? If you mean by more creative, by jacking the prices, yes. Putting an NLI tax on, yeah. Do you know I came in second to Syracuse's most talented celebrity behind David Muir one year in the New Times voting? I got robbed. What's he going to give us? Salami? Cold cuts? Gabagool? Donate a pound of gabagool to us. It sure is, and I am Paulie. People are now asking me questions about certain people who could donate to NIL, and Bobcat Goldthwait has never crossed my mind, but I will get on the phone with him immediately and see if he can donate to the NIL. He's got Police Academy money. He didn't just do those Police Academy movies for free, right? Tom Cruise lived here for about 30 seconds, I think. We could get money out of him. I'll shake the dust out of my wallet. I have 4 crisp $1 bills. 1, 2. Oh, I got 5 of them. I got 5 $1 bills. Richard Gere also lived here for 30 seconds. We could get him. Post Malone lived here for a couple years. Yeah, let's go. Let's hear from Rich Phillips, voice of the SMU Mustangs. And he was asked by our good friend Mario Sacco if Syracuse had the firepower to keep up with SMU's potent offense.
Well, certainly a big question about if it's in the 80s is going to be if Boopy Miller, the Mustangs point guard, is back healthy. All signs are good that he is likely to play tonight. They've gone the last 5 without him and lost only won 2 of the 5 games without him, and scoring and offense in general has been a bit of a struggle, and really it's been turnovers. They settled down in the second half of the Stanford game on Saturday with just 3 in the second half after 9 in the first half, and games before that 18 turnovers and 16 turnovers. So obviously you're a guy that leads in scoring, and he's one of the leaders in the league in assists, where Boopy Miller is. That's going to be pretty big to have him back in the lineup tonight.
Syracuse knows all too well about turnovers. I think they're at the bottom of the conference in averaging about 15, 16 a game. You talked about Boopy Miller. Big picture with this SMU team. Like, do these guys feel that, we need to win out, or do they feel that they're a tournament team? Like, how is it being looked at? Like, you don't have a bad loss, truly, but you just don't have that marquee win.
Yeah, that's the problem when you start leaving it in the hands of the committee to decide your fate, and they look at you 0-5 in quad one games where they are right now, and they don't have another one on their schedule unless, depending on who they get in the conference tournament next week. I do believe they're kind of in that mentality. They need to win out and probably win some next week too. With 21 wins right now and not those quality wins, they are firmly planted on the bubble. And teams that are in that spot around 40, they're 41 in the net with no quality, no quad one wins, don't get in the NCAA tournament a whole lot. So the bubble is firmly where SMU is sitting right now.
When SMU is clicking, what's happening with this team? Obviously, you touched on it, hinges on Boopy Miller. Like he's a key piece, but when you're putting up 100 and some points against Miami, and down the line, 97 against Notre Dame, what was clicking for the Mustangs?
Getting up and down the court, and fast break is what they really want to do, and when they get it moving, they can be really dangerous. They've got 6 guys that average double digits this season. Ole Miss is the only other school in the country that has 6 guys averaging double figures this season, and all those guys are capable of having big games. Chuck Harris has had a couple of 20-point games. Cario Oquendo, who normally is the 6th man, has been starting with Boopy out, but he's had a 25-point game and a couple of other 20-point outings, and their big man, Samet Yugitolu, can score a bunch for him, too. They need to get out and run. That's what they want to do, and that's where they can be their most dangerous offensively.
Andy Enfield's your head coach, and he's a guy that, it didn't work out the previous school, and he comes in. He's had success here at SMU. Like, Syracuse fans right now are clamoring for Adrian Autry in year number 2. Like, what have you seen out of Andy with this SMU team that maybe you can relate to what's happened here at SU, if anything?
The thing that's really struck me about Andy is how he kind of runs it like it's a pro organization, which is kind of where, obviously, the sport is going with NIL and everything these days. But he treats his guys like they're not college students. They're grown men. They're adults. And, they don't have a whole bunch of hard and fast rules set for the team. It gives them a system that should be fun to play in because he always wants his teams to run up and down the court, too. He demands a lot of them because they still have to play at the other end of the floor defensively, or they're going to lose minutes quickly. Boopy Miller's a guy who learned that. I mean, he didn't lose a ton of minutes, but he's really ramped up his defense from the start of the season to this point of the season. Cario Oquendo is another guy, and we were just talking on our coach's show last night, and he said he really wasn't good at all defensively at the start of the season, and he's become really good for them defensively. He demands a lot of his guys, but he treats them with respect and treats them like they're professionals, and it's been a really good atmosphere with what's really a new team, too. I mean, they have 10 newcomers on this team this year, and it's been a really fun atmosphere for them.
Rich Phillips joining us, the voice of the Mustangs, an SMU team that's giving up about 72 points a game. When you look at the ACC as a whole, have you ever seen, at the top, the disparity it is with the 4 teams, 5 teams, and then how everyone is bunched? Have you ever seen that before in a conference?
It's weird. I know that. I know this. This is, of course, my first year in the ACC. Yeah. And I was struck at how different the top to the bottom is. And really the top, like you said, 3, 4, 5 teams to where everybody else is kind of middling there in the middle. And then you've got a couple at the bottom like Miami and what. But I was surprised at how far the disparity has been. Now, with SMU, I've seen the Conference USA days where Memphis was a team that went to the national championship game and everybody else was struggling to get to 20 wins on the season. So I've seen one team disparity.
Yeah, same in the Big East days with like a UConn is how we were comparing it here. Yeah.
Yeah, and at some points this year, it looked like the ACC was that way as far out as Duke got early in the season, but obviously Clemson and Louisville has shown to be really good as well. But it's definitely unusual to see, and to see it in the ACC as an outsider, it's not what I expected to see, that kind of disparity in the league this year.
SMU joins the conference, and you've had success in football right out of the gate. You've had success in basketball right out of the gate, and to me, that wasn't a surprise. Seeing where those programs have been recently, like, has anything shocked you since joining the ACC? With I guess we can just stick with the basketball program, being able to have success right away.
I think it certainly is more success than expected, especially what they've done on the road. They're 7-2 on the road in the ACC this year. That's one shy of the school record for conference wins on the road in any conference they've ever been in. Back to a year where they went 30-5 in the American a few years ago. Their success, the way they've played on the road, has been really surprising, and the fact that physically they match up with everybody in the league very well, except maybe Duke, but not many people do. But I've been really impressed with, and give credit to Andy Enfield. Like I said, 10 newcomers here. It's a lot of new guys he brought in, and they came in ready to go and physically and athletically set to match up with the teams in the league.
How has he attacked the day and age of the NIL? Like here at Syracuse, it's can we raise enough money now? And there's that disparity. Like, how has SMU attacked that angle of things?
Well, SMU kind of, we call it NIL, is now it's legal, because, of course, 40-some years ago, we kind of got in trouble for that around here.
I didn't want to go that far.
Well, but the SMU boosters, and there's a lot of big money boosters for this private university, they've been sitting waiting for the opportunity for their programs to be good again. And now that they can do it financially to get there, they're all in. A real good example for you guys is a year and a half ago when it was first announced at the start of the 23 football season that SMU was going to move to the ACC in 24. In the first week, they raised $100 million in donations. And, it's because they're trying to cover up for part of the way they got in the league was giving up the TV football revenue for 9 years. They're making up for the difference, and that's what the fundraising goal has been. And the boosters and the well-heeled folks, they're ready for it. So the NIL world, I can tell you this about Andy Enfield, too. He is absolutely open arms to the NIL world and welcomes it. He knows that they have the ability here at SMU to come up with the funds to be competitive in the NIL world, and he loves it. We've seen coaches, obviously, a guy that SMU is going to see Saturday, Leonard Hamilton, I think, is ready to get out of the NIL world, and Jim Larinaga obviously was, and I think maybe Tony Bennett too, but Andy Enfield absolutely welcomes it with open arms.
Yeah, just look over the last 5-6 years, how many coaches have left the ACC, and that's the big question surrounding it. When you look at tonight's game, how do you see it shaking out? We had before us, Eric Diemendorf is on with Aton Thomas, and he said this game is going to be 82-72 or something like that. Like, do you see a high scoring game tonight between the two?
I think so. I think because in large part, I believe Boopie Miller will play, and that's really going to help SMU offensively. And as you mentioned, they'll give up some points, and you give up points when you score as many as they do. But, there's obviously a couple of capable guys they got to try to do something with J.J. Starling and Eddie Lampkin. We've seen Eddie before. He played against SMU a couple of years ago at TCU, and Andy Enfield coached against him last year when he was at Colorado at USC. So definitely Lampkin's a guy that's going to be an interesting matchup, especially with his overall size going against a freshman center and Samet Ugatola, who's coming off a bad game too at Stanford. But odds are it looks like it's good for SMU here tonight, but certainly should be interesting. And I don't know how we've gone this many 100 years of playing basketball, and these schools have never seen each other before.
Wild. I want to know, Rich, have you talked to Matt Park yet, and are you giving him advice as far as eating locations? Because he called into us yesterday, and
he hit 2 barbecue joints
within a matter of 10 minutes.
Yeah, so
I have not spoken to him, but it sounds like I don't need to speak to him if he's already done that. The only thing he may be missing out is on any Tex-Mex while he's here. He's got to be sure and hit that while he's in Dallas.
We'll pass that along to him. Rich, thanks for your time today.
Hey, no problem. Thank you.
That was Rich Phillips, voice of SMU, and Boopie is back, everybody. So you just be aware that Boopie will be playing tonight. Boopie Miller, and before we go to break, here's what Rich Phillips calling a Boopie Miller buzzer beater.
Chuck wide open. They give it Traore to Boopie on the move. 3. Got it! The The Mustangs win at the Horn! Chuck wide open.
Boopy Miller wins it at the Horn. I'm going to take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll wrap this up. We'll have a watch party on QSportsTalk.com. And if you want to feel better about Syracuse's loss at Virginia Tech, they are currently down 33 points to North Carolina at home. So there's that. It's ESPN Radio Syracuse.
Oh, did you ever tell people about Choppa?
No, I'll do it right now.
Well, there you go. You can come back. You can be like, the Boopy and Choppa update. This day in SU history
will be the first time SMU and Syracuse ever played.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad for completely not doing your job.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you mention Shep Family Funeral Home.
Choopy. If Choppa and Boopy had a baby, so it would be Choopy.
Or it would be Bappa. Boopa. It would either be Choopy, Choppy, Bappa.
I wonder if they have a Choppa salad at Eddie Lampkin's.
No.
No?
They don't have salads. They have...
I think they should have a pumpkin pie, and it's called the
They have
Plumpkin
a bunch
pie.
of different types of cookies. They have homemade ice cream. They have Cajun pastas with different meats.
Chocolate broccoli.
I'm going to try to eat some during the watch party, kind of stuff.
Would you guys eat a plumpkin pie?
They have wings.
A plampkin pie? What about a blueberry muffin
They have hash
called a
browns.
blumpkin? Would you eat an Eddie Lampkin blueberry muffin called a blumpkin?
I mean, I just drank booty sweat, so probably.
Would you eat Eddie's blumpkin?
You're wheezing, dude. You're actually wheezing.
I would die if he had a blumpkin on his menu. I would freaking die.
I don't know, LA or... Well, it's kind of tough to, like... I don't know. Should I have asked it? I don't know if they would have.
Can I have a blumpkin?
Is that missed on my... Because I always feel like a dirtbag. Like I asked Kyle to bring in some of his chips, and I kind of felt like a jerk, but, like, I did it. But, like, Eddie's not coming in weekly for a show. If he were, I'd be like, bring some food. But is that a missed opportunity? Should I have been like, hey, bring in some food?
Bring me in a piece of blumpkin
also,
pie.
Steve wouldn't eat a single friggin' thing from there.
Yeah.
They use, like, seasoning and sauce.
Oh, my goodness. Wide open airball.
Like, yeah. No,
let's just have a whole menu of the... Well, what would a Dirty Sanchez be? Like a burrito?
I haven't had the lamb chop.
I love lamb.
That's a good point, Mikey P. No, I got the they're part of Syracuse Dining Week, so the steak Cajun pasta was on there. No, that's a good call. I messed up. I need to be more aggressive sometimes. Like, I don't like bothering people or like asking people.
The jelly donut? What's the punch in the back of the head one?
Donovan McNabb said that their catfish Cajun pasta was good.
What if you had what if they serve moose steaks and they call them moose knuckles?
That's like a Action Bronson line. Yeah. Action Bronson has a lyric in the song Baby Blue where he says that
I'm having flashbacks to my childhood hearing all these stupid names.
Does anybody know what Action Bronson line I'm referencing?
The Donkey Punch?
Somebody's got to know.
What if he had a drink called Donkey Punch?
I'm going to give everybody until the end of the chat. Somebody's got to know the Action Bronson line I'm talking about. That is about this. It's from Baby Blue. Remember the sponsors. Remember the sponsors.
Can I have a glass of... Can I have a moose knuckle pie and some donkey punch? Welcome back to pregame of Syracuse SMU. Burdick Toyota, Burdick Ford. This day in SU history is actually today, March 4th, 2025. Will be the first time Syracuse and SMU have ever played basketball against each other. That's brought to you by Shep Family Funeral Homes. And time for the Harding and Mazzotti injury report. Hurt your body, called Harding Mazzotti. Looks like Boopy and Choppa will be back. Boopy and Choppa are back. If you were wondering about the two people with nicknames, health status. So there you go. Take a time out here for a couple hours to watch the game. We'll come back, we'll do post game. If you'd like to watch along with me, we're having fun on QSportsTalk.com. If not, yeah, you can listen on TK99 to our good friend Matt Park, or to watch it on TV and come back post game. Thank you very much. And I'll talk to you after the game on ESPN Radio Syracuse at QSportsTalk.com. I laughed at the Cleveland Steam. I had that for dinner tonight. That could be on the menu too. I'll have the Matt pork chops. Why am I not hearing it through my head? Oh, it's not up. All right, I'm stupid. I had clam strips for dinner. Bad decision. Yeah, if you don't want to watch with me, you could go live yourself. Well, he's been there 50 years. I'm going to go get a Diet Coke and come back. I did not call him Matt Pork. I did not. I'll have the Matt pork and a glass of donkey punch. Satchel Sag, congratulations, man, that you can do that. Make himself a little blump.
For what it's worth, I forgot the entire lead up to the lyric, but Action Bronson talks about like having a girl over for dinner, and he says you can order whatever. The specialty is white snake and underwear sauce. And then Chance the
This is
Rapper
inappropriate.
Oh, now we're gonna be appropriate.
Yeah, we don't talk that way.
You suck.
Super Cat. I was thinking the same thing.
What?
Central said, because I'm gonna go plump myself, and Super Cat said impressive. Also disgusting.
I really like Mike B. He was like, I'm gonna watch Deal or No Deal. Did you see? I didn't see this until like 10 minutes ago. They're canceling Around the Horn and PTI. That is brutal.
Around the Horn's still on. I never liked that show.
Really? I loved Around the Horn. I really enjoyed it. Although it kind of jumped the shark.
No, that is funny. That is funny.
Where's the power? Okay, here it is.
I like it. It's multitasking.
Ah, it said it started at 9, not 9:05. All right. Eddie Lampkin, Big Fellas, Cajun pasta with steak review. The Cajun.
It's a healthy serving.
Yeah. The Cajun. It's called Big Fellas.
You're goddamn right. We're gonna make it clap.
The Cajun pasta is their flagship item.
I am still a little bit on the cold medicine. Everybody in this building is sick, even Jordan. We're just all breathing on these microphones. That's not a face I would use as a selling point for whether it's good or not.
That wasn't anything. That was
It was
me.
kind of a sourpuss.
I wasn't sure what to expect, to be honest.
You eating some Eddie food? That's what Govenda wants to know. I might Uber Eats it. What's the name? Can you check your mods? What's that mean?
Big Fellas. BigFellas57.com.
Yeah. Matt Park's been sick for 4 goddamn months.
What does that mean, Ryan? What do you
Coughing
mean?
all over me.
Like, I know what you're talking about, but, like, what do you want the mods to check?
I don't know what it means.
Oh, yeah. How was that allowed? I think once you allow somebody to say a word once, it lets it keep going. The mods are on the same mode every evening.
No. What are we watching here?
I used to have it on a lot
Granny
lighter of a
Flex?
censorship, but I had to up the moderation level because sometimes you guys are all children.
Matt Park is shot 6 for 15 years. Pepper just left the cob. It's a friend of mine.
We're on the right track. I would just like a little more sauce.
What is this poll?
Poll?
I closed it.
I didn't make a poll.
It was from Brian Show.
That means Mike did it.
What did you say, Ryan Mullen? Because normally I see it.
If you just open the stream manager, you'd be able to see everything that was said.
I'm on. Usually it does it on this too.
The stream manager? No. You can't moderate on that.
Oh. You can't say donkey punch aloud. You just ordered a sundae from Friendly's and a drink. More, I can't believe that got blocked. We were having a mint flavor, yay or nay. I like Thin Mints.
Mint flavored what?
I heard the thin mint Frosties at Wendy's are banging.
I have also heard that, except the person who told me wasn't 50, so they didn't say banging.
Bussin'?
The person who told me also wasn't 7.
Bomb?
I can see people saying that. I'm a big fire guy. That's what I'd be like, dude, those Frosties are fire.
Bussin'? I like a bussin' Frosty. Oh, Boopy is quick. Shmoo. Boopy shmoo.
What is wrong with you?
Hey, it's Boopy shmoo.
I am proud of you. Now, to be fair, you didn't really talk. So, but I'm proud of you not calling him shmoo while Rich Phillips was
Shmoo used to be one of my favorite. Hittin'? Is that a good one? Ryan wants to know.
Hittin' is a good one. Hittin' is a really good. I don't use that one enough, actually.
Thin Mints hit different when they're in a Frosty. Let's clap.
Are we doing this crap again?
Yeah.
Why?
Do you know what I don't like is mint Dr. McGillicuddy's. Yuck.
Is he related to Michael McGillicuddy?
That used to back when we used to drink before it became uncool to have binge drinking.
Any relation to Kid Cudi?
They used to take hot girl bartenders would get up on the bar and pour Dr. McGillicuddy's down your throat.
Why Dr. McGillicuddy?
A jump from the jump? Are you kidding me? Who gets it? Who gets the jump ball on a jump ball? I've never seen that before.
Oh my God, that's game. It's a draw.
It's a blow up.
Start post game.
I've never seen a jump ball on the jump ball. A double jump. A dump. They just dumped instead of jumped. All right, there we go. Can I stop clapping? Shoot. Work him, Jair. Kick that. Knock
There
it
we
in.
go.
Pow. Pow. Pow.
Was I ready?
Bang. Boop. Take that, Boopy.
You want to hear something crazy?
Boop. Doggy,
With that shot,
dog.
Lucas Taylor now has more points than he scored all of last game. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, good rebound. Worst clappers ever. No, your mom's the worst clapper ever.
Hold on.
Sorry. I'm
Hold
sorry.
on.
I crossed the line there. That was. Why's your clammy hand? Why are his hand? Mine would be the clammy hands. If any. Look at this. 5-0. No lead is too big, though.
Wait, I did stand. What's going on?
We did stand and clap. All right, was that a short joke?
What's over? Oh, it might have been. That's actually not bad.
What was that? Let's go. Let's go. I'm not scared of Shmoo. Clearly not practicing hard from what I can tell. That's what I heard anyway.
Oh my God! Stop! Oh, come on! That was.
I love pizza. Good one. Mikey P loves pizza.
I do love pizza. Oh, it's over.
That lead was fun.
It's over. Had him in the first half.
What's your favorite Tangs? Muss? Poon?
Oh, the orange drink.
Drink? Oh my goodness.
Famous Boopies.
Boopy boop? Boopy on the nose? Well, that lead was 5 for a second. Chicken Alfredo pizza. That's just bread on chicken. That's just chicken Alfredo on bread. It's not a pizza.
Also, like, is the dough made of like
Lucas
steel?
Taylor is here to play.
That's impressive.
You can
Lucas
al-
Taylor now has as many points as he had fouls in the last game.
You can only hope to contain Lucas Taylor. Betty Boop, good one.
That's not E.
It could be. I don't know what is happening to our TV, but I don't like it.
What do you mean?
Boopy plays in Moody. Boopy Moody. He's feeling it all right. Boopy and Carlos both look very little. Good defense. He walked. Oh, come on. You gonna call that? That's a weak ass call. I'll have to pay attention to that. Do you feel like the camera is higher than normal when they go to the wide? Oh yeah, that is a higher than normal shot. And we're having bad satellite issues. Jaquan, just stop.
No, let him cook.
How about catching the ball? Yeah, keep him out. That's good.
Is that a foul? Is that a foul?
Hey, I don't know. Hey, it's not a foul. There's two really soft fouls. I'm not gonna. What's that guy's name? Glad I don't have to pronounce that.
Which guy?
The guy that they just showed.
Igatoglu?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, Samat Igatoglu.
Let's go. Push it. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Fast break point. Those are few and far between for the Orange, if you know what I mean. This is not exactly a defensive clinic for either team. It's kind of offensive, if you know what I mean. Boom!
Okay.
They're moving the ball nicely. It's almost as if they're run plays that people claim they don't. Oh, my goodness. I give that all night.
I mean, there are some weak ass fouls.
Yeah. This is the ACC, not the American Athletic. If you get what I'm coming from. Supercat did not like that call at all. Satchel Shack, what am I looking at here? I don't just click links. You got to tell me what that is. I'm not getting a virus to the whole goddamn building. SL123450. So far, so good. It does tend to start that way. How are YouTube? Nobody from YouTube said. How are we looking over there?
On the tube?
Mm-hmm. How many people are watching us on the tube? The boob tube. You remember when they used to call TVs that? Did they call them that when you were a kid?
No.
Boob tubes? Because TVs probably didn't have tubes in your lifetimes, right?
I don't think so.
That's not offensive. It was called the boob tube.
No, I'm kind of offended. Not only am I offended, but I'm disgusted.
Are you a boob? Is that why I offended you?
I'm outraged.
What is that satchel sack? I don't want to open up like a blump. The Blumpkin picture. Yeah, I'll be the one that gets a virus that shuts the whole goddamn station down. And I don't need that.
Why not? Just deny, and take time off.
Boob tube. It will let you say boob tube. Maybe it is offensive. I don't see. I don't see boob tube held up by the moderators anywhere.
How is Trey Young taking 19 shots and only 5 of them are threes? What are we doing? Come on, Trey Young.
It's safe for work. All right.
Hey.
Am I buying that? I'd say that's your security check.
That's what someone who sent you something not safe for work would say.
Okay, that's funny. That's funny. If that got us a virus, it was worth it. It was worth it. That's funny. That made me laugh.
Memes. Sabres are dick.
The Paulie security check. Can I open the chest? Okay.
Cool.
You seem very trustworthy.
Cool.
With a name satchel sack.
It's safe for work. Oh, okay. Cool.
Let's knock these MFers to the first 8 out, if you know what I mean.
I think they're already there. Yeah, let's beat them so bad the tournament committee says, they lost to Syracuse.
Needs more sauce. That's gonna be my answer to every. I'm just gonna start saying that to Steve. They need more sauce. Bonk. Oh, Eddie.
Edward! Pop it!
Yeah, at this point, who gives a shit? Just shoot
Right?
it. Shoot the rock, kid.
Just hook it up.
What's he gonna do? Take you out? Is your check gonna bounce? 4 seconds to shoot the ball. Oh, nice pass and one.
Holy crap! Wait, what?
That's and one.
Audrey. That's a terrible call.
How about Pete Moore looking for the intentional foul in the background? Pete Moore was getting...
I've said this before. I love that Pete just like tweets on his personal account like game updates. Like I really enjoy it. You think he tells the other broadcaster like, "Hey, just follow me on Twitter and I have like runs and stuff on there for you." Is that how he gets Twitter followers?
Pow! Lucas Taylor. More like Luke Skywalker. He's got the Force.
He's doing way better than he was yesterday.
It was hard to do worse than he did the other day. Another? Bang!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's clearly lost the locker room. We're going dancing. Yeah, Trex. There's your joke of the day. I used to go to... Trex used to be where we would go after hours because the girls still wanted to dance. Yeah, it's amazing how good you look when you make 3-point shots. Helium Dave said we're winning the ACC. I missed that. Oh, I got to text Matt that Pete Moore was given the intentional foul set. Nice!
Yeah, go Cuse! Woo! Yeah!
This is great D. And trust me, I know great D when I see it.
When you see it?
Yeah. I've seen many a year of great D. I've got 52 years of great D expertise.
It's kind of concerning.
What? I'm a defensive wizard.
Out of the womb?
Yeah, I came out knowing how to block. I played better D than this. Oh, the Lucas Taylor train has come to a cross.
Got the ball.
Did he just curl up on the ball?
Yeah, it's a shame we can't even get excited about a lead.
Yeah, 8 points is nothing. Stay back, McLeod. What are you doing that far out? Did they hit heads? I think they banged heads.
What did they just call?
They just stopped it because they both knocked heads.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, they hit heads.
No, they did, but okay, didn't stop it here, didn't stop it here, didn't stop it here. Waits until Jaquan,
I mean,
you either have to stop it when it happens, or you have to call something. But you can't just.
Oh, goddamn concussion protocol. Oh man, he's got a knot.
Well,
could you imagine if they don't have JJ for the fucking tournament because he's in concussion protocol? Choopy's ready to go. You guys have been funny tonight. Normally I hate you. But you've been funny.
this is.
Hi, CJC.
Hello, CJC.
I didn't get a heart emoji.
How's Alfie?
What a bizarre way to be put in. Isn't hitting your head the way you get put in concussion protocol?
That's so nice, Cuse Sports Knower.
You're going to hate mine. You're going to hate me. So call in.
I'm just producing the game or post game. I'm not hosting it, right?
Yes.
And we don't have a show again until more than likely the day before the Virginia game. So it wouldn't be that big of a deal if I just took a nap.
Right now?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I'm the best boss ever. Take a nap, bro. Go in my office and lay on the couch. I would have brought Indy's bed for you to curl up on if I knew you wanted to take a nap. CJ, I would have watched him die. CJC's a man. When's the last time I rubbed Jordan's feet?
Oh, God.
We don't talk about that. I told you could stay overnight in my office if you wanted. You're not at my house, but in my office. I don't. Well, you're only allowed in my house when we're hunting rodents.
I didn't go with you. That was Mike.
Oh my God, I am the best boss. No, I am talking to Mike.
Oh, I was gonna say the only time I stayed overnight at your house was that night.
The Blump night, Blumpkin pie. It's my casting couch, LA Orange. He's having Eddie Lampkin pie, pasta.
It's the Big Fella's Cajun steak pasta. Pretty good. I could have used a little more sauce. The Buffalo Ed Ball wings, that's what they're called. I didn't make it up.
Mike did not get the role.
Those are really good. Oh, okay. Well, start post game.
He might just be bleeding. This team can't get a break. If they can't close it, maybe they tried to close it on the bench.
Did you see, and nobody likes the wrestling reporter who tweeted it. They think he's full of crap most of the time. But when Travis Scott smacked Cody Rhodes, he apparently gave him a black eye and busted one of his eardrums because he smacked him too hard.
Yeah. What the hell? It's Red's fault their heads pop together like that.
Dude, come on. This is a 9 p.m. Eastern start. I don't
know.
give a shit who can play and who can't.
And they're cleaning the blood off the floor.
Just run the clock while you do it. Like, I don't care. Damn it.
Red's got to be like, I got up 8 points on this team.
You know what? I bet that Chuck Harris guy bumped heads to buy a break to change the momentum. I bet he did it on purpose.
All right, give him the damn ball. Running clock.
Why does Chris Bell look so sad?
He always does. That kid's not there mentally.
He looks really sad, though. It's like, oh, man, I got to go.
He could hit a game-winning buzzer beater and have that same stupid look on his face. That's good defense, Kyle. Not good rebounding. Boopy traveled.
So I'm just going to throw this out there. Is it safe to say Choppa Moore is not playing?
I was correct on the Boopy travel.
What did they call it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh!
It's fake blood. Boopy took a few extra stoopies, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God,
yeah.
is Carlos nasty?
Work that Boop. Boop got worked.
All right. Well, beginning of the end. Beginning of the end.
Yeah, what are the odds of that? That the blood stain is a big giant Mustang in the middle of the car? It's a good call, CJ.
Foul!
Finish! For fun.
Oh, God, he missed the follow-up after
For
that.
God's sakes, he can't finish around the rim. He just, God made him thick enough, just not tall enough. Like, if you get the ball up an inch higher. God, it's frustrating to watch this team.
Weeze, I don't know, probably sometime in maybe like the midnight to 12:30
They went
or
from
so
a
region.
boop to a brick.
And I don't have to be in early tomorrow, but I was dumb and my cat and dog are getting groomed at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
You groom your dogs and cats a lot. I only just wash Indy myself. Clip her nails, brush her teeth.
Not particularly. It's been like a couple months. We used to not, but his nails are kind of... We waited too long and they started curling, so now we need to be better with them. And also...
Finish at the rim.
Wow.
There we go. Downhill cuff.
Yeah, I've been multiple times.
Cuffing season.
This is the second time I've been.
Get it? It's cuffing season.
I do. I also got it the first time you said that when we did a watch party.
Shh. Not everybody's the same.
Not everybody's the same. What does that even mean?
It's not all the same viewers. That was a new joke to somebody.
Hashtag old to me, new to you.
Nappy. Boopy, nappy. Petar. Uh-oh. Pow. That's a good shot, though.
Almost.
Whoa, how do you get that wide open? How do you get that wide open? Kyle Cuff ain't afraid of anything. Shoot the freaking ball. Oh my God, this is the most... Cuff is a shooter. Petar had a layup and he decided to kick it out.
I mean, what is this team without JJ? Oh my gosh.
How do you get this wide open? What is Carlos doing? Is he playing zone while everybody else is playing man?
He cheats over a lot. He was the one who gave up the wide open 3 to the 47% shooter in the Virginia Tech game, too. No way their guy's going to be good to come back and JJ's not.
You know damn well it is. Have you not watched this team this year?
The Jets are just letting everybody who came because of Aaron Rodgers leave. That's so funny.
Eddie! He looks to pass more than score.
Look at him running, though.
So weird.
Look at him move. Oh. Yeah, no, that's not good. Oh, that guy's... Oh.
Is anybody going to guard that guy in the corner? Don't miss Orange Nation with Steve and Fonnie and Paulie Scibilia every weekday at noon. Exclamation point.
I try to avoid it when I can, personally.
Look at that cute Jack Russell. It's not as cute as mine, but...
Oh, look at that dog.
The fuck was that? Did you just rip ass?
No, I'm just don't know, dude.
I think you farted.
I actually didn't.
It sounded like a fart.
Did it actually? 'Cause
Yeah.
that was me.
It sounded like a fart. Did anybody hear that?
That was me going.
Yes, I thought that too, right? I could have sworn he farted.
It legitimately wasn't.
It sounded super fart, like an aggressive, like the Cajun pasta attacked. That definitely sounded like a fart.
It legitimately wasn't, but if it was, I'd tell you at this point. I promise.
Cajun Ripper. The Blumpkin sauce running through him. Go to the tape.
Huh?
Someone said go to the tape. Elaine Erg said go to the tape. Well, Zapruder, it will play it really slow.
I'll go back and do it. I swear it was.
All right, shut up about Trump either way. God damn.
Nobody cares.
Fart gauge, yes. It doesn't smell, I'll give him that.
Let me ask you this. What's more likely? It was me making the sound that I repeated with my mouth right next to the mic, or it got picked up by the microphone?
But it wasn't like a normal human sound. It was a brrr.
It was just me grumbling.
You can see his face change a little. Are people breaking it down?
Go watch it. It's me grumbling.
Did he grunt?
It's literally me going,
scrunch up?
Like, it was literally just me grumbling, dude.
Jordan ripping ass is going to be on Howard Street.
Let's play it for Steve Friday. And
hey, Steve, do you think Jordan farted here? Is this a fart?
Call in. Call in and let us know.
Put it in the poll. I'm going to make a poll.
Oh, fuck.
He's got whooping cough.
This is not a good position to be in when you're laughing.
Jordan needs an underwear change. It was very deep. It sounded like McLeod's voice. It was like Dikembe Mutombo came back from the dead.
Oh, I definitely just got buffalo sauce in my eye.
Fart court with Judge and Fonnie.
I'm gonna have to sit up because I keep laughing and it hurts. Son of a...
Hey, Steve. All right, yes, we know Syracuse is playing Virginia.
Nope.
All right, but
Okay.
is this a fart?
All right. Now my legs are just like in the chair because I'm too lazy to... Okay.
Does this coffee either also sound healthy to you? Should a guy in his 20s sound like this when he coughs?
Or with Judge and Fonty is the funniest thing I'm gonna read. Oh god. There's a game on.
Long rebound.
Oh, come on, man. Remember we were winning?
Last possession.
Oh.
JJ's back. Not concussed.
Oh, is he back?
Oh, that's a terrible shot, Chris Bell. What was that?
Oh, they're both back.
Tua starlings out there. Oh, my goodness. How is Kyle Cuff guarding a center?
I don't need get out the broom and the vacuum right now. Like, buzz off.
I don't care if either one of them call. But if there's no calls, I'm not staying on for an hour. The show's for callers.
Where is this guy from? Like, who is this guy? Gorner? Tibet? Where are they getting these guys? They have a Cario? They have a Tibet?
I don't know. They're probably just paying them.
No, I know, but like, who are some of these? Tibet? Cario?
Bonk.
I mean, Jarrell is like fine, but I haven't seen it. This guy's name is Same. Oh, it's Samet. It just says Same on the. They got a Johan? Oh my God.
Santana?
This is incredible. This team is so diverse. How can you not root for these guys?
Yeah, good job. Oh my God.
Like, how can you not root for this team?
That was a good move, Eddie. SMU money runs deep. So deep, put her ass to sleep. It was a good day.
One, two,
Who cuts
three,
Eddie's
4,
hair?
5,
Stevie
6,
Wonder?
7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I just said that, Super Cat.
Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em.
Yeah. Short dog's in the house. What up, yo? He's not a dog.
I'm still sitting in this chair sideways, and it's very uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, sit like an adult.
Well, then I have to like scooch back. I'll do it at halftime. I'm gonna have to stand up then anyway.
Jose Aquendo. Why is my phone blowing up? Google and Timu.
I think it's Tamu.
Wow, who gives a shit? I got the Timu.
Oh! Sorry,
I
that
got
was
the
awesome.
Timu is the cheaper Temu.
Timu is Walmart Tamu.
Yeah. It's the wish.
I bought more of those NBA premium stock. Did not get another Wembanyama rookie.
Do you know what I laugh at all the time? My own joke.
The fact that I also bought the WWE cards.
Was that if Nike sponsored air petars?
Why? Why is that even funny?
Because air petar. Oh, took his time. Bricked it.
I would have been closer. I mean it.
Dude couldn't even see straight.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, this game is wildly even.
What if he just, not even the earthquake part, you just texted, that was definitely a fart.
Wait, what?
If Matt Park texts me, that was definitely a fart.
Oh, that would be, yeah.
He's like watching the watch party.
That would be so good. Or better, what was the guy's name? It wasn't Demetrius, was it?
It was something like that. Dimitri. Bonk.
Was it Dimitri? No, it wasn't.
You'd like to see a brawl.
Okay, Orange Nation trivia. What was the guy's name who Matt Park had to answer questions for a sandwich?
Bedtime reminder. Just thought I'd throw that out there. From my Apple Watch.
Hey, Demetrius said he thinks it's a fart.
Nice. He's just hanging out with him now. You let him share his room with him.
Demetrius told me that he could guarantee whether or not it was a fart if I got him another sandwich.
He slept under my bed last night.
Oh, for the love of Pete. Ugh. The Moody Coliseum is where I'd play my home games.
Why are they feeding him like that? He has to be wide open for you to give him the ball.
I mean, he's 7'4". What do you mean?
He's got 2 cinder blocks for hands. Knock that down.
How else are they gonna feed him?
That's a good shot there, Chris Bell. Q Sports, I look forward to your call.
Can you actually call Q Sports? I kind of want to know what your voice sounds like.
What if it's me?
Well, I think that's what they're. It's like a.
That's a walk, for God's sakes.
Okay, that dude just. Yeah, let him know, Naheem.
How many steps do you get? Jeez. Steve Kerr was right.
When the broadcaster said that's a travel.
JJ just juked himself. There we go. Everybody's scoring. Your Pat's worst nightmare? I am. Be careful. Pat will give you what you got coming to you.
Like, this SMU team is, like, tied for 4th, I think. They're either 4th or 5th in the conference. Why can SU just compete with these teams and then they just suck again?
I'm Pat Sweatstream. Nice.
Would Syracuse be a national title contender if the games were only 20 minutes?
Yes, they'd be really good. Every game but, like, Texas, Tennessee.
I'm Pat's worst nightmare. Q Sports, or you and Pat should both call it. Dorian! Great call!
He's clearly...
Great, you're right, because the pizza.
He's clearly the same. It's clearly Pat.
That is a great call. You know what, CJC, leave it alone. Oh my God, a lot of you said Dorian. Good job.
You guys pay more attention to this crappy show than we do.
Well, I was, out there. I'm doing stuff. Paulie was mad I didn't make it the promo, but I also... What did I make? The promo, whatever I made, it was also
It was
good.
Steve kicking someone in the nuts. Which is
Oh, yeah, it was Steve's heel turn. It was like John Cena turned heel. That'd be like Steve just kicking somebody in the nuts. That is a great point, Jen. What is the foul differential like?
By the way, I texted my friend Doug last night from high school, from California, and I said, "What was Stinky Bird's real name?" And he said, "I don't fucking know." She was just Stinky Bird. No, I don't think anybody knew her name.
Okay, it's a long shot.
Stinky Bird?
Where'd you go to high school?
Vista High School. Class of 1990.
Nope.
I bet you if I looked up the owners of the bird farm, she probably owns it right now.
She owns a bird farm?
She lived on a bird farm. That's why she got...
Bro, she owns a bird farm? You might have fumbled the bag.
I ain't living in with a stinky bird lady.
You're gonna live there. You just gotta get her to send you that bird money. Bro, she might have that chicken money that we need. Hold on. What if Stinky Bird can save Syracuse sports?
Golden State Bird Farm.
Who had Stinky Bird in the yearbook?
They don't even have a website.
That's a great point, Mikey P. Evil Steve slathers condiments on his sandwiches.
Top 10 bird farms in Vista.
My leg is
I didn't realize there was bird stores.
Okay. Leg is stuck. Leg is stuck. And it keeps spinning. The chair keeps spinning. I'm trying to escape.
They have a
from it.
Facebook page.
Okay, we're all good. All right, everyone, we're good. We're good. Don't worry. I appreciate you all coming to help. Man, that was embarrassing and unathletic.
Nope, that's not the right one.
We're gonna figure out who Stinky Bird is. Ah,
Maybe. I'm spending way too much time Googling bird farm.
all right, all right, all right. We're back. We're back, everybody. We're back. We're back. Second half comeback. Oh, I wish Alfie could work for me.
How do they not have a website?
Have you tried stinkybird.com?
Stinky Bird. We looked up what that was.
Stinkybird.com.
On Urban Dictionary. Last watch party. Pedar. Oh, good find. Bonk. They're like not even guarding him.
JJ's shots from 3 come off his hands like he's just standing up straight and hucking the ball at the rim. That's a great point. Why would a bird farm need a website? Farmersonly.com. Yeah, right. Remember when Lucas Taylor scored 11 points and now he still has 11 points?
What did Naheem do?
Remember Lucas Taylor, how he made all those shots in a row and then he missed one layup late in the shot clock and now he hasn't taken a shot since? Like, what is happening? That was cool. Oh, Red got attack?
No, he didn't. Wait, was it a non-shooting technical?
He just got a personal for something. Oh, look, another 3. I wonder. Nope. Shocker.
Kick it out.
Man, Chris Bell's 1 for 1 from 3. I'm glad they've given it to him to shoot more of those.
Why would a bird farm need a website? How do you sell your birds?
You send them. You have
Oh my goodness.
Fly to other locations with notes.
Chris Bell with the accidental rebound.
Push! What are you waiting for, Chris? Go.
This is Small Paul. I'm looking to find the girl's name who used to stink on the bus. I don't even know if she smelled, just her bus stop smelled, and she got the residuals. Nice pass.
What a concept!
Yeah, what else do? They sell like parrots and stuff and bird feed and whatnot, right? You don't just raise birds. She definitely smelled. I don't know if she did. That's a horrible thing to say about somebody. Her bus stop smelled, so we called her bird. She definitely.
JJ is 1 for 5 from 3. Taylor and Bell are 5 for 5 from 3.
What are they looking at? What happened while I was laughing? I'm not making fun of her. I'm just telling you what happened. I literally just said she probably didn't even stink.
How much time are we gonna waste?
Yeah, I want to go home.
Like, can we play the damn sports, please? What?
I hate birds too. I'm terrified of birds.
Well, a bird.
Oh, I am. I doubt she's watching. What if she just timed? I've already fallen for one fake account today. Stinky Bird might chime in and be like, hey, it's me, Joanne. Did Lampkin just flop?
I don't know. This is stupid. Like, let's play some basketball. Remember Fergie said that? Crowd went wild. How does Trae Young take 18 shots in a game that aren't threes?
I hope Lampkin's cooking's better than his acting.
Trae Young is like 5'11". How many 2-point shots can he be taking? Come on. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
When this team plays good, they're good. Does that make sense?
I know what
they
you
just
mean.
don't play good enough.
Did Cat not play? Oh, it's all over. I'm gonna have to find a new town to live in. I don't know, Super Cat. It's like, what are we doing right now?
I know. I got a post-game show to do.
Just start it now.
I probably can predict that Syracuse blew the lead and lost by 9.
I mean, Ed probably doesn't even know we're doing this. Just start post game. Yeah! Eat it!
Pushing the opponent. I don't even know if she's still alive, for that matter.
Can we talk about Theo Hinson right now on the broadcast? I don't agree with that, because if you walk up to me and you're in my personal space, I should be allowed to push you. I love that.
Why is Jordan moving to Watertown?
Oh, because none of my parlays are hitting, and I need to skip town. Attaboy, Eddie.
That's not a technical foul.
Attaboy, Eddie.
But that is a giant zit on the tip of his nose.
What do you mean, dude? Eddie just went up and was like, hey, do you like Cajun pasta? And the guy pushed him. Like, he was trying to be polite.
He was like, do you think Jordan farted? Get out of here with your fart talk.
I don't know. I don't know who that is, technically. You should lead the show Friday with that. Give Steve no context and be like, Steve, like,
I want you to hear this.
No context. Like, Jordan totally farted, right? Steve would be like, what? Be like, come on, Steve. Everybody.
Oh, nice pass.
I mean, this is insane. Why can't they be good?
You got to just do this for 40 minutes. Just randomly put it on the button bar. Just randomly play it. What is that noise? I don't know, Steve. You tell me.
You tell me is really good. What? Why is Bleacher Report betting posting stuff from Jacob K. What the hell?
He's got some nerdy ass stats.
Yeah.
Sometimes I read his stats and don't understand. Like, they're so deep and diluted that I don't understand them.
And I don't even like him for the stats. I like him because the one time he's like, Jordan, I have a surprise and it's going to be epic. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, I sent Brian Cashman a cameo. And it was the funniest shit I've ever seen. Like, I was just
Did
so
he just
funny.
kill a fan? Did he just kill an old rich fan?
Donate to us instead.
911. That was like overreacting. He hugged him.
Well, a bird's the word.
Why can't they just hold the lead? Oh my God, Eddie.
Boopy!
Why the hell did Eddie just get out of the way?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Syracuse will probably like hit a 3 here or something, and then
No, they won't. Instead of having a big lead at halftime. Oh, knock it down, Chris Bell. Oh,
shooter!
Oh, he got it!
Shooter!
He got it! How about the fact that Peter had no friggin' idea how much time was on the clock there? Peter with... Oh, Eddie slipped. Okay, I'll give it to him.
If Jaquan Carlos shot every 3 with less than a second on the clock, he'd be like a 70% 3-point shooter.
That was squarely off the backboard.
Yeah, it was ugly as almighty hell, but it went in.
Guys,
I think they might win.
I wouldn't.
I think
count your hatches before they chicken.
I think they're gonna win.
And I used to know a bird farmer.
I think they're gonna win.
Come on, Pete.
They're gonna win. They're gonna win. Oh, when the orange come marching in. Oh, when the orange come marching in. And they make a bunch of BS long balls. When the orange come marching in. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, yeah. Why, Florida guy, quit coming at my hands. Like, what's... You keep saying they're clammy.
He's got stubby little wiener hands.
No, I don't.
They win a lot of first halves, guys.
Yeah, but I just sang when the orange come marching in, so it's over. That is correct, Zachary. What instruments do I play?
Skin flute. I haven't said that since like 8th grade.
You've said that like
skin flute.
You've said that.
I haven't said the term skin
you
flute.
1000% have because I was waiting for you to say it. I just forgot what the term.
I haven't said that. It was
100
just CJC said it too. I literally haven't even thought of the term skin flute since I was hanging.
That's
with,
not true.
Since I was hanging with Stinky Bird.
I don't play any instruments. I'm not talented. I went through a phase where I tried to make beats using FL Studio. That's about it. Is this the time that Jordan does the out-of-town score? You know what? Let me post this graphic, and I will give you the out-of-town score.
Did you play the rusty trombone? That's Ryan Mullen wanted to know.
You guys are incredible.
That's a good question, Ryan Mullen. Hard hitting, right to the facts. Cuse Sports Talk After Dark, yeah. Y'all can't say I'm not fun on the watch parties. I may be an A-hole or an Orange Nation, but boy, are these fun. Supercat's talking to you like you're special needs right now.
I don't want to play an instrument, dude. I just want to take a nap. That's all. I don't want to play an instrument. No, I do, actually, but it's okay.
He's like hyping you up.
He's like, you got this, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, though. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm not really an a-hole outside of the show. I try not to be to people.
Yeah.
Rick Julio, I sometimes am to him. He chested up to me today.
He was
because he
ready.
thought I freaking I changed the settings on his.
He was
office
so mad
chair.
about that.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, I didn't change the settings on your chair. I've been asked to go to a place called Neat Whiskey Bar. Has anybody ever been there? Yeah, Steve is a bubble boy. I don't fight. I realize how little I am. I'm not scrapping with anybody. I get my ass kicked.
Yeah. That's why you hate Scrappy Doo, because you're
Not
jealous
meat.
of his bravery.
Meat bar is all.
Yeah, he said neat.
Neat. N-E-A-T. Neat. Like whiskey.
Hold on. I will do this out of town scoreboard in just a second.
You want me to get you a bed?
Huh?
Do you want a music bed? Wacky sax.
Can it be like something ridiculous though that should not be used as a bed? Like, can it be like a small circle of friend? Have you heard that song?
Here, you ready?
Wait, I'm not ready. I gotta retweet and I gotta repost and.
Ready? I'll throw it to you.
Yeah.
It's time for our out of town scoreboard.
Give me a second.
Let's go to Jordan with our out of town scoreboard.
If you don't start playing the music before I'm ready, or else it's just gonna play.
Why am I not hearing it though?
Is it in queue?
Shouldn't I hear it playing? Oh, the volume's up.
That's almost too on the nose.
I know, it's funny. That's good stuff.
That's too.
I'm gonna turn the mics on so they go over the air also.
Wait, what?
For our out of town scoreboard.
Don't put this over the air.
I would never.
You could though. Hold on.
Why? What are Matt and Sat saying?
All right.
You ready?
Almost. I gotta get my out of town scoreboard stats up. Okay. Yeah, I'm having a really good time right now.
All right, you ready?
You'd never believe how long it took me to get the SMU Mustang the right size
Here
to
we
get
go.
on the graphic.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's a Cuse Sports Talk halftime report. Let's go to Jordan with our out-of-town scoreboard. Jordan, take it away.
I joked.
You want to try again?
Yeah, let's take it from the top. Take it from the...
We'll do it live.
Cut.
All right, here we go.
Close the door.
Here we go.
Close the door. I'm
Here
a
we-
professional.
Here we go.
Close the door.
And
Hold on. I gotta put these. Like I need no sound in them, but I'm gonna be ready. Yeah, there's nothing.
well, welcome back to the Syracuse Cuse Sports Talk halftime report during our watch party. Time for the out-of-town scoreboard. Let's go to Jordan. Jordan, take it away.
Back to you, Paul.
Hold please.
The music is killing.
All right, hold on. Come on.
I'm joking bad.
Jordan, come on. Here we go. Yes. So this is serious business.
Ooh, I gotta settle in.
Let's try this again.
The music. You keep playing the music.
That's the part.
Oh.
Here we go.
I think Jordan farted again.
Yes,
What?
he definitely farted. Here we go.
What?
Halftime is going to be over soon.
Oh.
It's the Cuse Sports Talk halftime report. Syracuse leading at half. Time for our out-of-town scoreboard. Let's go to Jordan. Jordan, what do you got for us, buddy?
Why are you plugging your nose?
I'm trying to hear the out-of-town scoreboard. For the love of God, just do it. All right.
No, I didn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Halftime report. Let's take a trip around the ACC with Jordan. Jordan, what do you got on the scoreboard for us?
Ugh. Thanks, Paulie.
No problem.
There's some other teams who are a little better at basketball in the ACC that have played or are playing. North Carolina. They beat the shit out of Virginia Tech earlier. 32 points. Look out.
Wow.
Georgia Tech walloped Miami, the same Hurricanes team that beat the Orange.
Wow.
They're not good. Florida State, Virginia, just starting up second half action. You don't care about the score of that game. I know you don't. I know you don't. Looking around the NCAA, around the league, overtime for ranked Mississippi State and Texas.
Wow.
And halftime shocker, Texas A&M leads number 1 Auburn by 6.
Wow.
As we head in to the second half. I didn't fart. Back to you, Paulie.
Thank you, Jordan. That's your Around the ACC scoreboard.
Bang.
Brought to you by
Bang.
the Golden State Bird Farm. Need a bird? We'll give you the bird. Golden State Bird Farm.
Yeah, I know, Super Cat, but it's
Official
the
sponsor.
out-of-town scoreboard. That would be in town. That would be in town. Oh, that's a good point, Super Cat. There we go.
That's a good one. That's a good line. Brought to you by this hour of Orange Nation or Cuse Sports Talk. Brought to you by the Golden State Bird Farm. You want the bird? We'll give it to you.
Should I end my out-of-town scoreboard with that?
Oh, my God. The one game I don't go to. There's a guy with a dog on his back at halftime in a man bun. I'm so mad I'm not there.
No, I miss my dog. Some of the out-of-town scoreboard.
What if people just start? What if they start getting calls like all of a sudden people are buying birds, and they're like, "Why are we having this bump?" It's because it's the Paulie effect. That could be me and Indy.
Yeah, that's a good point, Mike. I should have. You can't wear a onesie for this. Like, what's the point? I'll start in the ACC tournament.
Jordan and I actually have the same color tops on. It looks like.
Yeah.
I have my gray sweats on, ladies.
Don't do that. Don't.
I ate fried clams for dinner. If you're interested. I have gray sweats and ate fried clams. You want to make out? Strickland? Give him the old
Stewart?
Strickland?
The old
Give him the old Stewart?
Oh.
Piper? Roddy Piper?
What is Paulie's go-to pickup line? He just used it.
I just used it. I had clams for dinner. Want to make out? Blumpkins all around. I blamed you for something today, Mike. The overhyping of transfer portal players.
I thought you blamed Mike Waters for that.
No, that was just I called him the wrong. Yes, it was, Ryan.
Dirtbag.
I'm sorry I called you Mike Waters.
Can you believe that? We have Mike Waters on our show for the first time in like 2 years, and you just can't stop thinking about
I
it.
like that Spagging the Wheeze just randomly hashtags inappropriate words for no reason. Just randomly, like it's gonna catch on. Why is reach around trending on Twitter? Oh, because Spagging the Wheeze.
Well, that way anybody else who's talking about reach arounds, he can connect with them.
Spagging the Wheeze got reach around trending.
Wait. Ryan,
You found the number of this bird farm?
Yeah, it's on there.
Call it.
No.
Why not?
No, you can't kill the mystique.
No, you can't.
You would totally blow up a bit. No,
It's only
don't bother
7:16
people.
p.m. there. No,
Don't-
I'm not talking about Ryan. I'm talking about you.
No, I'm not bothering the bird people.
Call them.
What a horrible, stupid idea. It's funny when it's completely off base.
Call them during the summer.
Okay.
Summer content.
Summer bit.
If
All
we
right.
do the bird bracket.
Oh, yeah. They could be our official sponsor of the bird bracket.
That'd be awesome if we just had a meaningless sponsor in California.
Hi, does it still stink around here?
And then you go to sales and be like, I sold the bird bracket. What the hell are you guys getting paid for? over there?"
Who wrote my bus in 1982?
Oh, man.
I mean, there are spices on this.
If I told you guys what we called my bus driver, you'd lose your goddamn minds. Totally inappropriate. I won't even say it. Boopy. Boopy's got a large forehead.
What do you think they call him Boopy? Oh my gosh, dude.
That forehead, you could watch Titanic on that thing.
Dude, we're in the second half of a game against a bubble team, and the star of the game, according to the broadcast, is Jaquan Carlos. What a world.
Lucas Taylor. Just give him the ball away. to
Sub
spin.
him out. Game over. Game over.
Yeah, we all heard that. Bad loss. It's because I put my glasses on. Lucas Taylor single-handedly handing the game off to SMU. Good work. You can't guard Boopy. How come when Syracuse tries that, the other team catches the ball and gets a fast break out of it? When Syracuse does it, it bounces off their hands and goes out of bounds. Eddie got worked. Bing, bop, boom, bop, bop, boom, bam. You wouldn't understand. Something like that.
Is this what Chris Bell's listening to?
Sounds like Kendrick Lamar.
There is no way he listens to that for leisure. If he actually listens to that, no wonder his shooting is so inconsistent. Oh my gosh.
Lucas Taylor.
I can't, CJ. It was that bad.
Feeling confident.
It was terrible.
That was definitely a burp. And it tasted like
Did he just fart?
day old clams. Oh, yeah, it was clammy. Clamtastic.
The Biggest G by EBK Jabo.
Yep. Love it.
Like, that's the worst music I've ever heard.
Lucas Taylor just wants
Yeah. Luke.
That was the first time he didn't turn it over in the second half. Boopy. Boopy.
I mean, if they win this game, there's no reason they can't make a run to the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, you're right. That's not a foul. I tend to agree. That is a bad call. A duty call. When duty calls. Big guys banging. Don't go to that website. Jordan's going back in. Jordan's got to gas the tank up.
I've been going back in.
God. Hashtag big guys banging. Quit stealing his shtick. That's Spatch and the Wheezes joke. To just hashtag inappropriate things. Oh, nice pass. Nice pass again.
So Davis's first points of the game? I mean,
Bricky Miller, more like it.
I am just running over this laptop charger from all angles.
Oh, nice pass.
I saw.
Hashtag wraparound.
I saw what happened.
Is this a phone booth with all these dimes? Get it? No, you don't, because there was probably no payphones when you were a kid.
Is it because attractive women are known to hang out in phone booths?
What if I just open the postgame show? Syracuse with a great win. Did Jordan fart? Because I really don't want to talk about this game.
You decide. I mean, how did they just learn to pass? How did they just learn how to pass today?
Oh, yeah. If a girl left 469 on your pager, you were getting lucky.
What?
If you got a page from abroad, she put 469.
What?
That means she wants you to call her back for some action.
Huh.
Why are you calling 469?
Are there 4 more numbers or no?
Let's see how this team can rip our heart outs today. They're doing it, Jordan, aren't they? They're sucking us in. Hashtag sucking us in.
Yeah, they've been focusing on defense all season. They just got to passing.
Cheryl Day Mason, love the energy. We love yours. Thanks for watching on YouTube. That energy you feeling was actually Jordan.
That is a great point, Super Cat.
They're doing it, though. They're just making us believe. Why is there a man being hugged by a bear eating mac and cheese? Yeah. You survived the birth. Congratulations. Big Capozzi energy. Why didn't you hashtag that? Only one P. He's got it right. You got to be a real asshole to use two P's. Go to bed, Govendo. We won't miss you. I'm cracking myself up today, guys. Looks like probably going to have to put a no breaks in. That's Mama Lampkin?
Hashtag Blump Nation.
This guy sounds a lot like a niche. Can't wait to lose by 8. I said 9 at halftime. That's a big gulp. They've come out in his zone. That was a pretty wide open shot right there. I'm not going to lie. Just knock down free throws. Yeah, you'd think it would have smudged off by now. Stop putting the ball on the ground. Here we go. Oh, man, that's a good looking shot. If they score here, call a timeout. JJ not happy with himself.
Yeah, call that foul. Jair got yanked.
Man, Starling can't shoot.
1 for 7 from deep.
He's getting good looks, though.
JJ Starling has missed 2/3 of Syracuse's threes. Syracuse has missed 9 threes as a team. 6 of them are JJ. Oh.
It's hard for him to stop. They're wide open, guys.
You know what they say.
No, I don't.
If you have wide open threes, there's a reason.
Take them.
Maybe you're wide open for a reason.
Take them.
Don't take them. Eddie doesn't take them.
I need another drink. Like a rubby root.
Don't call it a drinky poo.
Oh, I will. That's why I call it water a drinky poo.
Why does he talk like a child? He's yelling. He's just yelling. Yeah, no, I'm with you guys. JJ's starting to piss me off. I don't think you have to take it. If Eddie doesn't have to take it, JJ doesn't have to take it. Eddie was working out with Chris Brickley over the summer. He should be able to shoot. If Eddie's not taking it, JJ doesn't need to take it. Basketball's positionless, damn it. Rubbish, raw. Rubbish, raw. Dude, just I'm in the pasta, I'm out of the pasta. Like you gotta be in and out.
Pacing himself. Good pace.
Look, man.
He's running the clock out.
Look, man, when you're promoting first of all, there's a lot of friggin' pasta.
Yeah, that is a big portion. I said that.
Dude, it looks like I haven't even. If I open this, you would probably believe I might have taken like one bite. This looks like a full thing of pasta.
You opened up earlier.
I've been eating this for like an hour. Yeah, that's what dogs in the UK get. Oh, Indy, would you like a rubbish raw?
Who's out there walking around?
What?
I just saw a ghost walk by.
Ghosts wouldn't walk, they would float.
They would. Woo, woo.
You guys see what I deal with?
Florida State, Syracuse. What a fountain of misinformation whoever was saying we were playing Pittsburgh if it happened right now. We only got smoked by Florida State. What would we worry about? I'd be home by I'd be home on Tuesday. Does the 12-13 game, the early one?
How is this game not over yet?
And then we'd play SMU again? Let's go. I beat these guys' ass.
Steve would stub his toe as a floating ghost. I don't know what it was for the second half, Homerville. I know about 10 minutes ago somebody said on Twitter that SMU was minus 260 on the money line. Hold on, I might be able to get you like an estimate of what the live line is right now.
Finish around the rim, for God's sakes, guys. It's so brutal.
Oh, good fake pass, buddy.
What was that?
All right. My sources tell me that SMU is minus 1.5 right now.
What the hell was that?
Honestly, it's good value.
This team just doesn't know when it needs a rebound. Look at this shot. This is the wettest shit I've ever seen.
Oh, whoa! That was awesome. It's like the dude at the YMCA with the gray sweatpants and like the thin material V-neck t-shirt. There's no way he's any good, and he's just bucket after bucket after bucket.
Call a timeout right now.
I can't believe I'm going to be at the Dome watching Syracuse play Virginia in the Battle of the Shitters while Pereira and Uncle Iev are fighting. Just kidding. I won't still be in the Dome at that point. I'll probably be just kidding.
I'm going to sleep in tomorrow because I've been sick. All right, that's 2 big misses. Good, good. Are we behind what?
Nah, boogie.
Yeah, and 1, bitch.
Nah, boogie. Woo! "22 looked so confused. Bah, 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 bah.
I don't know what was happening there. That was the worst celebration ever.
That was awesome. Bah, 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 bah. That was awesome.
The engineer filling in for me looks like he enjoys food.
I enjoy food.
No, he looks like he really enjoys it.
Oh my God, that was wet. Eat it, CJC. That was wet.
Are you kidding me? What? That is not a foul.
I thought it was a foul, but I feel like they could have called that on the floor if they were going to call it.
That's the softest foul ever.
Yeah, Homerville. I'm not really sure why he's just deciding that Taylor can't play. In what world is the Carlos Cuff, Bell, Davis, McLeod lineup the answer right now?
And 1. Get it.
Earl Boykins. Great pull, Ryan. Boopy Boykins.
It's all coaching the reason SMU has missed their free throws. Use that rim.
This lineup does suck. How many free throws have they missed? Syracuse is 8 of 9. SMU is 8 of 17.
Free throws matter. It's coaching. Oh my goodness. McLeod just got worked. Call a timeout. What was that? You can't throw the ball to the wrong team. What the hell is Carlos doing? He just threw the ball up and there was nobody in orange there. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Naheem spends a real weird and odd amount of time outside the 3-point line. Naheem does on defense and Eddie on offense.
He picked but never rolled, and fucking Carlos just threw the ball up hoping he was there.
I mean,
They ran a timing pattern.
to be fair, rolling does take a lot of energy. Unless there's a hill. It's a little easier if there's a hill. Maybe he thought there was going to be a hill. Could be the answer. No, CJC. If McLeod got paid more money, he would have rolled there. It's NIL.
Good job, Chris.
If McLeod made like another $100K, he probably would have rolled there.
Davis is hurt.
Hey, Ricky.
Rebound. Oh, my. Good.
Bella's having a pretty good game, Supercat. People. I mean, he's not doing anything.
Foul on the Turk. Why is that funny to me?
Oh, wow. Yeah, we are behind.
What?
We're behind.
Davis' strain is growing. When did I miss that? Knock it down.
Good screen from Eddie.
Good shot.
It's kind of crazy how this is the first game where I agree they're not giving it to Bell enough.
He hasn't been in that much.
Oh.
Offensive foul.
Ah. There's no way they actually win this game, right?
I don't know. Maybe I'm the bad luck.
I figured you might know.
Spatch and Louise, you don't worry about Jordan. Thank you.
Well, me, what did I do?
The announcers have said Jair Davis is hurt.
I don't care about when I get home. It's the reality of knowing, like, oh, by the time I get home, like, I'm not going to get to sleep as much as I want. Oh, but then I can take him to the spa.
How do you know, like, how does he know his groin hurts?
Checked.
Yeah. You go up and touch it? That looks like you got a little ouchie there.
Do you ever drink coffee and then take a nap? I do that way too much. Like, I'll come home from the Sunday show and I'll just, like, drink a coffee and then just take a little coffee nap. I love a good coffee. I'm gonna take a real good coffee nap tomorrow.
You need a rubby room?
No.
That's the position my dog gets in when it's time.
Your dog sits up?
Lays on her back.
I'm not laying, I'm sitting up. If your dog ever sits like this, that's real odd.
No, they haven't won yet. You're your own a-hole.
Yeah, I'm an idiot, Spatch and Louise. I'm an
Just
idiot.
wash your dog yourself.
It's more the nails.
Do the nails yourself, you big puss.
No.
Is the dog going to beat you up?
No, I just don't want to hurt him.
Pat McGrow.
And the cat won't let us do anything. Like, we need trained professionals. Plus, they give him a little bandana.
I got a grinder, and I just and not the website. Everybody get your jokes out now because I said grinder, and I grind Indy's little nails down, and I give her a bath. Then I snip the little fuzz on her bottom of her paws because she slides on the carpet.
Do you ever like collect all the keef and then sprinkle it on top of a bowl?
The what?
The keef from your grinder?
No, I thought you said something else.
No.
Yeah, me and Indy on the grind.
Guys, Paulie just admitted to smoking a highly concentrated form of his dog's nails. You heard it right here. No, I'm not, CJ.
Queef, yes. I will allow that. Hashtag queef.
Wait, what?
Hashtag queef from Smash of the Week. That's what I thought he said.
No, Keith. Like Kiefer Sykes.
Or Sutherland? Did we get a flagrant too?
Did we?
Oh, common? It's a foul. That's a foul.
Great flop. Dude, Bell had some elite flopping at the end of the last game.
Yeah, that was good.
he was just he was
Oscar
awesome.
award-winning flopper.
It was great, dude.
Went to the bronze. The rake of the eyes. Good old WWF move from the 80s.
John Cena's taking notes. It's like, oh, that's a good one.
Dear God, throw the ball.
Turn chair. Okay, thank you.
Get Cuff out of the game.
You're right. The 8-minute mark sucks.
That guy's got cupping marks on his arms. Oh, yeah, that's off Jair's legs. Good rebound. Pretty good for a guy with no growing. Got it removed at halftime. What a beast.
He is running with a tight gait. Come on! Oh. Was he not touching that ball while he was out of bounds?
That was the first thing I noticed. Tight gait. I asked Jordan that when the mics were off. Does his gait look tight? Jordan was like, yeah, definitely.
Gary? Golden?
Keepers?
He has no groin. Oh, my.
Yeah, he had it removed at halftime.
For the team.
What a play. What a team player.
For the team.
Playing through.
Oh.
Stephen Fonte can't even do chair yoga, and this guy's out there without a groin. Growing free since 93.
Excuse me.
You give him that shot all day. Rebound. Good job, Chris Bell.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at him. He's running the court. Get him. Treat him. Treat him. Give him a treat. Not yourself, him.
Oh.
Boom.
There's no way.
Boom. Get back on defense. Cuff celebrating down court. Gets beat down court.
Hold on. Somebody actually texted me earlier, what did we do to deserve this game? Or this broadcasting team? Lowell Galindo and Theo Pinson. I know Theo Pinson. I don't know Lowell Galindo.
Was that not the most Syracuse thing ever? Kyle Cuff is celebrating, yelling at his teammates.
No, it absolutely
and
was.
Gets beat down court.
It 1,000,000,000% was very Syracuse.
Good thing Petar's in right now. Eddie got housed. He just got
I
served.
get it, because Eddie House.
He just got served a large portion of,
Cajun pasta with steak.
yeah, some Turkish meatballs.
Whoa. Here we go. The lazy entry passes. Beginning of the end. Mark this down, everybody. 8:35.
Al, if you're asking for if you're asking for 3-second calls, you're a dork. If you're like a fan at home going, "Oh my God, 3 seconds," you're a dork.
8:35 left in the game. Mastorovich threw a lazy pass.
Mistrovich got swatted.
Picked up the ball out of bounds. Beginning of the end. This game began to end with 8:35 left.
Peter, go up with 2 hands. For God's sake, you're a man. That's so soft. Why is Peter in this game? If I see Peter Mastorovich one more time in my life.
I really like him, though.
They pulled us in. They did. Thank God they can't make free throws. You can't review it till 2 minutes, you stupid idiot. I hate when players do that.
Chris Jericho? I'm a stupid idiot.
Oh, come on, know the rules. Don't be going like this to your coach with 8 minutes left in the game. It's the opposite. It's dump instead of dart. Syracuse basketball. Yeah, Eddie. Knock him down, bro. What's your philosophy? Dump? We just take a big dump at the end of games?
Depression. Ugh.
All right, Florida guy, I cannot allow that.
Wait.
That is what I cannot allow.
Wait.
Instead of dart. He used all the same letters.
Oh, I can't move my chair now. What a disaster.
Cannot allow. No, we can't allow that one.
Wait a minute. Your stupid cap has been getting away in the chair this whole time. Damn it! Why do you just throw your friggin' soda caps?
I threw the cap.
But you always do. There's just random soda caps everywhere.
Tartar sauce. I had my clams with cocktail sauce today. They were breaded, not bearded. Get it? It's a dirty joke from the 70s.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Nope, not going through with that one. Spatching the wheeze either. You guys, stop saying that.
Are they all saying it?
Yes, everybody's kidding me.
Even though it wasn't allowed in the chat?
They're just all... They're all trying different ways to get it in so it's showing up.
How do they all know what it is?
Because they're not.
Come on, guys. What have we done tonight that makes you think the chat is a lawless place? You really going to talk like that with Kyle McCord watching you right there? And Sasha Baron Cohen.
I hate to tell you guys this, but Lucas Taylor brings nothing to the table.
What are you talking about?
Is there a guy who's made more of his life with less than Guy Fieri? That dude just stupid looking. Says Flavor Town, and he's fucking living the dream.
Says Flavor Town. I might not make it through post game.
That dude made a living just being like, Flavor Town.
He has like 95 different TV shows.
Yeah. Dresses like a douchebag.
It does. Do, 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 do.
Don't blow this. They can't close it out. We've seen this before.
A&M is going to take down number 1 Auburn. Oh.
Done more with less. Doug Marrone or Guy Fieri. Doug Marrone just took being mediocre at his job up every level.
How is there still 7:48?
I know. It's almost we're almost 2 hours in. Okay, he's a good. Thanks for ruining my way to crap all over me trying to have fun.
What?
Guy Fieri is apparently some philanthropist that helps everybody.
So?
And I'm a shitbag.
Well, when you make a lot of money doing nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, when you got a lot of money from saying Flavor Town, you give it away. You should be nice to people if you're robbing them for just stealing money.
Maybe you should talk about Flavor Town more.
Yeah. I'm late to the Flavor Town. Took the wrong train to Flavor Town. Yeah.
Is it a 4-point game? Shoot. They're going to lose. Like, Pat's going to call it heartbroken. You're going to be making, like, Flavor Town jokes. Like, but did Jordan fart? Yeah, do anybody who calls on the radio just drop all the inside jokes you can remember from the watch party on them? He's going to make this one. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, my God, he got the board. Oh, wow.
Let's make some free throws.
He's not getting free throws, is he? Holy crap, they're in the bonus.
I hope Pat isn't scared to call. Like, I really don't think I don't feel like I argue. I just ask questions. Like, why do you think that? Explain to me why the assistant coaches stink. What did they do? Tell me. I want to know. I just don't let you ramble on for 15 minutes. Just bloviating. And then, like, if I do ask you questions or question you, don't tell me God's going to strike me down with karma.
I'm still really proud of that big bag of money in Jesse Edwards' hands. That is art.
I like how people pile in towards the end of the game when it starts getting iffy. I wouldn't want to be Adrian Autry's heart right now. Thing's got to be beaten through his chest. How are these morons going to blow this? We're not even at the under 6.
The under 6 isn't a thing.
Under 4, whatever the hell it is. Are you shitting me?
I mean, you and your 2 Diet Pepsis. It's so late that Paulie's making up media timeouts. We're not even at the under 6 timeout yet, man.
In a letter from Paul to the Corinthians, he said, "And thou shalt be struck down for his horrible basketball takes." It's a 1-possession game if this big dope makes his free throws. I love how you guys come in and just start piling on at the end of the game.
They're so bad at free throw.
They're so bad at closing out games. What is Carlos doing?
He's getting boobied. Oh, that's a great shot.
That's big. Just keep following Hacka, whatever that guy's name is.
Boop.
Not Boop, the big guy. There
They
we
just
go.
call it offensive foul.
Yeah, illegal screen. Time for the under 6.
It was a push off. Oh, was it the screen? Boopy Miller kind of looks like a child.
Yeah, he's young looking. He's aging quite nicely. Boop. How can I have hope? Hope's for dorks.
Bob? Solo? Wow.
Bob Hope is a old person reference.
Carlos looks funny on offense because sometimes it just...
For the love of God, stop fouling people, Chris Bell.
Honestly, just keep fouling them. Dude, they're shooting like 43% from the line.
Not their
Just foul
guards.
'em.
It's a giant that can't hit.
Dude, all of them suck.
More like Poopy Miller, according to you.
Ah, got him. Got him.
He can't keep a puddle in front of him.
BJ Edwards is
I don't
1
even know
for
what that
4 from the
means.
line. Wait, what?
Why did the announcer just do that?
Because he made a free throw.
Oh.
Oh, got it. Wait, what did I just miss? Because that was
super
crazy.
aggressive.
That was crazy. Hold on. Well, a puddle does move if you step on it. Yeah, I agree with that, Super Cat. I can't stand how they give these weak fouls.
All right, stop doing this. Run your normal offense. Here we go again.
Who are these announcers?
This looks like a zone of some sort.
One of them is named Lowell.
Knock it down, JJ. God. And one. There we go.
Wait. That announcer just said JJ is the last guy you want to leave wide open from 3. He's 1 for 9, lol. Pay attention to the ball game.
His name's Laugh Out Loud.
I get it. Yeah, it's Lowell and then his broadcast partner, Raffle. Boop! Me and Brian were talking earlier today, and we would not be able to handle being the broadcasters for a guy named Boopy Miller.
You couldn't even do a sports center over Yakety Sax.
Well, don't put the Benny Hill theme song on. Pass the ball! Chris Bell was so open.
Like, if he doesn't take it right up, he's got to get rid of the ball.
We play more defense, not in basket. What? Not in between the basket? Okay.
Someone's been hitting the sauce. Looks like CJC's a little sauced up there.
Alfie's typing.
He's typing gibberish.
Alfie's.
Look at that form.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay, CJC. We know. Knocked a few back this game. We know.
That's what that was supposed to be.
All right, now, here we go. Let's find an imaginative way to shit this lead away.
I have water.
That was almost close to being imaginative. Come on. Letting the shot clock run down and causing JJ to take a bad shot is not imaginative.
Kind of imaginative, because like conventionally you would try to shoot it before the shot clock expires, but they're like, what if we just held it? It's pretty creative.
JJ, come on.
What else? That's a good point, Syracuse. That's a great
SMU
point.
only has 67 points.
Yeah, you're right. They've also missed 12 free throws.
What did Eric say, 82, 72, or something like that?
Yeah. Oh my God. No way. So if they win this game, we got to blame Eric for not predicting Syracuse wins every game. Is it going to be funny if they lose? I don't know, man. Nothing's funny. No, it's a great point, McAllister. This is like such a... This game is just so inconsistently called. Yeah, not funny.
If I still gambled, I would put $5 on SMU right now. What do you think?
It's a
Put a-
5-point game.
What?
It's a 5-point.
Put a unit on SMU right now
What do you mean?
to win.
Well, that's illegal in New York State,
Oh yeah, you're right.
so it's like impossible.
I would put 5 on SMU to win right now.
You're not supposed to let people know how big your unit is. It's kind of a sacred thing. What do you think the odds would be on that right now?
CJC has a tremendous unit. I've seen it. Ryan Mullen's unit's giant. He's going 1,000 on SMU. I miss my dog every time this commercial comes on.
I miss my dog.
I could be home playing with my dog. Not even watching this stupid game. Oh, those are clean. Clean them nerd specs.
And my cat. You're right.
I should have brought my dog.
He never brings Indy, though.
She's so lazy now. She's getting old. She likes to... Let's bop a bubble. Let's boop them off the bubble. What do you think? We boopy them off the bubble. A 5.0? Ricky said he would bet every dollar I have on SMU. So 2.
I wish I
He gave all his money to NIL. Yeah, let's do it. Hashtag F them up.
It would be so funny if Syracuse blew the lead and then Autry just walked up to the podium wearing a cowboy hat. He just
Heel turn. I donated all my money. Oh my
That
God.
feels like above
That feels
the
like
cylinder.
a dagger.
Feels like above the dagger down to bring it within 3.
They're not, Syracuse isn't going to score again. It's over, bro.
SMU's made their last 7 field goals. That doesn't... Have they made the last 7 field goals or made their last 7 field goal attempts?
That's a travel.
That's a weak call. Stop spoiling stuff, guys. Come on.
What are they spoiling?
They're ahead.
I'm not seeing it.
Well, because you don't care about the chat.
I'm watching the chat.
You don't even.
I got 2 of them.
You just sit and ignore it and talk about how toxic they are.
I haven't said they were toxic. I said I normally hate them.
And you do. You sit and you eat your rice with unseasoned chicken and support Duke and ignore the chat and talk about how toxic they are.
Okay.
That's all you do.
How about score? Can Syracuse score again in this game?
Yeah, see, you didn't answer Syracuse. Syracuse wants to know how old Indy is.
She is 10 and will be 11 in June.
You have someone showing legitimate interest in you and your life.
What is Jair all of a sudden decided to use an
I
offense?
don't know what that was, dude. Did they just have to burn a timeout?
No, he got a ball knocked out of bounds.
Oh, what a square.
They're not going to score again.
What a square. Somebody just put Eddie in the chat in all caps. Are you spoiling stuff? You spoiling stuff, Super Cat? Hashtag chicken Scibilia. Nice. That's a good callback, Wheeze. Come on. Come on.
They got the rebound anyways, you dummies. Let's make some free throws. Pound. I will allow that to cross the line. Pound it to Eddie is okay to say.
Yeah. That was a late call. It's like they waited to see that Davis was going to get the rebound. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God. I can't watch this team. It's so bad.
JJ might be the worst, best player Syracuse has ever had.
It's going to stop.
My God, JJ just got cooked. Oh my God. Chuck Harris. Oh, you can't. Not a guy named Chuck.
Just run your offense. It's worked this game.
If this game goes to overtime, do we have to do post game? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
How about a shove in the back?
Why does nobody go for the ball? Mike, it's like legitimately impressive that you're tweeting and in the chat. Like,
this is frustrating, man.
Credit to Mike.
Rebound. This guy is stressing out right now. He's going to shit his pants.
You have fried clams before the game.
13, I think, was the biggest lead.
Yeah, 12 or 13 sounds legit. Hold on, I can tell you. Syracuse's largest lead was 12, and it was literally with less than 10 minutes left in the game. Syracuse led by 12 points with less than 10 minutes in the game. SMU. I don't have anything for you. Gavendo fell asleep. Did you fall asleep? Florida guy, you said it. I was also saying at 8:35. As soon as Pitar threw that lazy ass entry pass, it was the beginning of the end.
What did they scored 1 point since I said they weren't going to score another point, I believe.
How cruel would it be if Syracuse just keeps going to overtime? Like, at the end of all these games, if they just keep freaking going to overtime, that'd be so funny.
Man.
Cuse Sports
All right.
Nowhere. What is this, an alt line? What do you mean 7.5? What are you doing making your own alt lines, dude? But I mean, you're right. Why can he not put it in the hole, man?
That's what she said. This isn't fun.
No, I'm sleepy.
This isn't fun.
Ooh. That's not good.
No, we need him in because he can't shoot free throws.
Literally. They might win the game because friggin'... I can't say that. That's mean. Person who can't see and maybe not hear is now ineligible to play in the game. There we go. There we go, Eddie. Knock down.
This ain't fun. I hate this. Wasn't SMU the team that they was trying to get him?
Yes. Because Eddie's from Houston.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, SMU, I believe, was the campus that Eddie was on when people were freaking out. Boopy Miller's missed his last 5. Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, just one time play defense.
I can unbury myself for now.
Oh, my God.
Wait, did he miss?
Yes.
I hate my... Oh, wait, dude, this can't go to overtime. If it goes to overtime, I'm making Mike do Brian's show, and if anybody asks, I'm gonna be like,
If they lose this at the buzzer.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Baby, please don't go to overtime. The game started at 9 p.m.
We're 2 hours and 20 minutes into this game.
Blow the lead because it is SU. You're a fan, they say F you. Maybe please.
If you could get a steal right now, it'd be nice. Do you go zone here?
Sub in Quadir, please.
Do you zone?
Ricky, I feel that, dog. I gotta turn stat broadcast off. I can't look. No spoilers. Zach, just because we're not doing a show doesn't mean we're not working. Paulie's gonna be working hard.
To force a turnover defense?
Do you know how many of the same songs that played last week Paulie has to make sure are gonna play on the station? The other station?
Get off the court, mop man.
Plus, Paulie can't even do his job until after the women's basketball game tomorrow because he doesn't know what's on. So, Paulie's
Yeah, these
grinding.
next 2 weeks suck. You don't know what. We're going to overtime.
Can't.
Glad Petar's in, though.
Can't.
Oh. You gotta be kidding me.
SMU plus 2.5. SMU plus 2.5. Bang.
Was that coaching?
Bang. They may
How
have,
about showing the replay of the freaking game-winning shot?
they may have lost, but somebody here has $10 more than they did a few minutes ago.
Why is Petar in the game? Eddie Lampkin's not in the game?
I don't care about this stupid graphic and how it's supposed to look in my OCD and everything.
When you need a rebound, Eddie Lampkin's not in the game?